Hi guys and welcome to About. We're here to talk about football. AFCON is here. Football is coming home. Africa is ready. Morocco is ready. Ghana, we are kind of ready to watch from the sidelines, But it is what it is. My name is Zoo. Today I'll be hosting this conversation with my fellow gentlemen here. I'll let them introduce themselves and we'll get right into the conversation. So I'll start from my left.
All right, guys. I'm David Jan. You can call me Kiki for this show.
You know the name, Farid, a.k.a. Oyibo Sports.
Let's go, guys. It's Selwyn, and we are out and about.
That's right. So, yes, like I mentioned earlier, we're talking about AFCON 2025. It starts in a couple of days. I'm excited. Everybody's excited. But we want to preview the whole tournament. We have some key names. The host, Morocco, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, the title winners, the title holders. Yeah. Who else do we have there? Senegal. Ghana is not there, but we'll still talk about Ghana.
Cameroon,
Nigeria. I said Nigeria. Nigeria is there. Yeah, so many teams. It's a new age. It's a new tournament. I think this is going to be the best AFCON.
I think so too.
Ever. I hope not, because Ghana is not there. It will be the best AFCON.
And also even the time that is being done.
Yes, in December and everything.
The festive season.
I mean, it's going to be amazing. Yeah. So let's get right into it. Predictions straight away. I'll start with you, Selwyn. Who do you think is going to win this AFCON?
Host nation Morocco.
Nah, bro. This is Egypt's tournament.
Nah,
really?
Yeah.
Kiki, who do you think will win?
I'll say the title holders, Ivory Coast.
Wow.
I'm sticking with them, yes.
Well, then I have to go with Nigeria. just to balance it. But yes, guys, remember, this is a conversation between us, but you are involved as well.
Exactly.
There's a chat. Please leave your comments there. Let us know what you think. We'll read them out. We'll let you know what's happening. We'll communicate with you guys. So talk to me and let me talk to you. Chat. When I say chat, then you chat. You understand?
Let us know who is winning. Who you think is winning the tournament?
Yes. So yes, let's get right into it. Who should we talk about first? You mentioned some key
You said
teams.
Morocco, right?
The host nation, bro.
So tell us why.
Tell us.
Well, for me, let's look at the spectacle of the tournament. It's a dress rehearsal for them to host the World Cup in 2030.
Snap, yeah.
So they are preparing for this, and Morocco has been working on this for a long time. They won the Arab Cup recently with their 40th team.
It was like a couple of days ago.
It's like, with their if you look at the national team, they have team A, team B.
They are small boys.
Yes, they are small boys won it, obviously. And the 20 World Cup, they won it.
Yeah.
So if you know what Morocco is building on, recently the AFCON Women's Tournament, Morocco.
But when it comes to the AFCON, they have I think a 50-year drought.
Yes. That's where their downside is. But if you look at how they've been preparing, that's why they've been able to. The government, the whole nation is involved.
Yes,
the facilities in the FA in making sure that they are building a generation that's going to be winning a lot. And Morocco has invested so much. But that's also another side because there's going to be so much pressure on them.
Exactly.
So at this point in the tournament, I think they should be working on their psychological aspects.
I agree.
Because football, they play well. The qualifiers.
They have that winning run.
Yes.
18
Bro, in
games.
the qualifiers, nobody has stopped them.
They have that record. They're doing well.
So
we can also speak about the last World Cup, what they did there.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes,
so coming up from there, from 2022
like
to now, bro, they've been doing everything on this continent. But that's where the pressure is on them. Host nation, everybody's looking at that. What are they going to do? And the first game is very key. Who are they playing? Comoros.
Yes.
And Comoros, we shouldn't underrate them like football, especially as Ghanaians.
When it comes to AFCON,
we know what they've done to us.
But let me ask you, do you think their success will hinge on Hakimi's fitness? Because we know he's coming into this into this tournament, a major doubt after the horror tackle Luis Diaz put on him in the Champions
Africa's
League.
best as well.
Very important player, very important. African's best. But tournaments like this, you have to build a team. And I think Morocco have that. Without him, they'll be able to go through because even though he's a very important player in the team, but then if you look at the whole team as a general, like they've been working together, and I think people like Masraoui could come in and say if Hakimi becomes fit, Masraoui will move to the left. They have a whole lot of talent in it. Brahim Diaz, and that's one player that I'm looking at for this tournament. The qualifiers was the top goal scorer. For them. So he's been on form on the continent. We've not seen him doing his club at Madrid because obviously there are players in his position and all that. But in the national team, he's one of the best players, and I think. Without Hakimi, it's going to be a problem, but I think they're a stronger team as a general. So even without Hakimi or with him, they'll be okay.
Yeah.
Farid, who did you
I
say?
said Egypt, and I know we'll go into like a deeper dive about Egypt later in the conversation here, but I just want you to tell you that Mohamed Salah is a man on a mission. They've told him that
he's going to play.
Oh no, they say they told him that he is not a one-man team.
The Egyptian pharaoh.
Because somebody has said that he hasn't won AFCON before, so that's the reason why he's not anything.
Somebody
so
said.
you can see he's logged in. Today I was looking at the pictures of the teams arriving. Egypt, like teams were wearing their jalabia, their kaftans coming in, showing. Egypt came full black tracksuit. Salah looks serious, logged in, and so I think this is finally the time that he's going to be like, Charlie, I'm carrying the team on the back. I mean, even though we've looked at Egypt, we'll look at Egypt further on and talk about like their squad depth. Actually, I think obviously it depends on the run he gets and the kind of teams that he comes up against. I'm not too sure about their group, looking at the strength of their group, but I know knockout stages are very important. If he gets a good run to the final, this could be his year. But I think he's a man on a mission, honestly. Like, Liverpool matters to the back. He's focused fully on AFCON and he's fit and he has a point to prove. Man to watch.
So it doesn't look like the way Argentina was behind Messi.
So you understand? And you see, even look at the way they even backed him. Like, people were posting.
So this is his last shot.
This is his Messi moment.
So you believe he's winning?
100%.
How old is Salah now? 33.
Yeah, 33, 34.
Because Mane has won.
Mahrez
has won.
His Konis have all won. His PS have all won.
So Mohamed Salah, the mission.
Adingra has even won.
Adingra is not going for this one.
Can you imagine?
We'll get there.
Well, I decided to go with Ivory Coast because historically they've been a very strong team and they always know when to evolve their team. And the good sign is when they didn't take Adingra in this season. So
it's a good sign.
For me, it's a good sign. Yeah,
he was the best young player in the last one.
He's been struggling this season, and they have so much talent available that they can.
But they didn't take him, and they didn't take Pepe. He was one of their best players in the last tournament.
Because people like Diomande at Leipzig, the form that he's on.
So you think that has
the crop of players they have?
For me, I don't know about the coach. Why the coach decided not to bring him.
I mean, I think how many spots does each team have? About 24.
I think this time we have 24.
24.
No, 26 this time. 26.
I mean, at least there should be space for someone
like
Adingra or Adingra.
Yeah.
Surely.
Game changes.
Surely.
Yeah.
Because
and wait, what Adingra did for them winning? Come on.
Exactly. 2 assists in the final the last time.
And also, Pepe is not having a bad season in La Liga. He's on fire.
I think
people are saying his
issues,
recent comments. That's why.
Those
Pepe has been talking recently.
He went against the gods, and we don't take that.
I don't think that. Surely that cannot be why they didn't pay. I'm sure there's some sort of
something else. Yeah, it's a personal.
We don't know yet.
No, because they asked the coach. And he said it was not for sporting reasons.
There we go.
He came out and said it's not for sporting reasons.
And that's what I'm saying. With national teams, you need to build like a team.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
There should be harmony in the camp. And there shouldn't be any player bringing problems.
Bringing up that point, then it's interesting that they've invited Wolf Zaha back because he's also
that's
the kind of player who has a lot of friction.
Zaha's one is very interesting. I was wondering why they brought him in. Now he's in Charlotte FC in the USA.
No, but I feel he has something to prove.
Also,
but it's not the time to it's the time to win.
also.
Well,
we'll get there though. We'll break it all down.
But just to add on, there was one thing I think Amrabat said recently, which I want to state that it's the spirit of the AFCON. He mentioned that when it comes to the AFCON, you play with your heart. So it doesn't matter all your statistics, all those
AFCON
things
is different. The last AFCON, Emilio Nsue was the top goal scorer.
Exactly.
Right back at his club.
Exactly.
So
AFCON is unpredictable. You may think you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it will not happen. And that's why Nigeria will win the AFCON.
You tell us why.
Let's segue into that.
I mean, Nigeria, I'll quickly touch on the issues that they've had. Their captain has retired. Before the World Cup qualifiers, they were boycotting training sessions and so on and so forth. They failed to qualify for the World Cup. The last AFCON, they lost in the final. But they have a man in front with blonde hair.
Is he still blonde?
I
haven't checked recently. I think he's still blonde.
I think he's still blonde. Victor Osimhen. And honestly, like Nigeria is one of the most talented teams. If you look at name by name, they have Iwobi, they have Lukman, who was the previous African Footballer of the Year. We have Calvin. Let's add Calvin Bassey. Calvin Bassey. Osimhen, like I mentioned earlier, they have great players, but even though they've lost a few players,
the boys,
I think if they band together and they put their mind on what they are going to do, I think they can make it happen. Because the last tournament, I wasn't predicting them to even get to the final. And they managed to do it. So if Nigeria can, lock in, put all the noise to the side, I think
they really have to show out for themselves because they didn't qualify for the World Cup.
Exactly.
So they really have
a
to
lot
go,
to prove.
All the way.
Because the Ghanaians are waiting.
Yeah.
We are waiting for.
You set yourself up.
Oh my god. Anyway, so let's quickly dip into the charts. Like I said, we have some people calling for Nigeria. Nigeria with the flags. Yes. Someone says maybe RSA win.
Up Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes,
they have a strong shout for that.
We'll get there.
They're doing very well.
We also have Nigeria as the best, and we have some fire emojis. Yes, Kukas, fire emojis.
Yes,
Thank you for commenting in the chat. Chats, don't go anywhere. We are still here. Talk to us. We'll talk to you. So yes, should we do a deep dive, guys? What do you think?
Let's get into it.
Let's swim.
Let's get into it.
Let's talk about Egypt. I like that Egypt conversation. Let's talk about Mohamed Salah and Egypt. Farid, you picked them to win.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Mo Salah running down the wing. Look, I know, honestly, right? I know that Salah, when it comes to Egypt, I'm saying this is a quintessential Messi situation. Sorry for the big brofo. Messi was the guy that was doing bits for his club. Oh, Messi, if he come Argentina, yawa. They said the same thing about Salah. Salah, if he come Egypt, yawa. Last AFCON, he was injured in the group stage in the Ghana match, if you remember. And Egypt managed to sneak through to the round of 16. They got knocked out. Honestly, right, I looked at the squad in great depth today. That Egypt squad, it's not great. Let's be honest.
It's not great. Yes.
90% of that squad play in either the UAE or in Egypt.
And that's been Egypt every time. Their players are always playing the local league. They hardly travel. When they had their best player, ABOUTGH. ABOUTGH is a very famous name in Ghana now. But ABOUTGH, I mean, that squad, they've always been based. A few players like maybe Mido and the Zakis were in the Premier League. And all, but I think Egypt as well.
But even those weren't the star names. And it's two-sided, right? You can say, they don't have experience at the top level. But you can also say that they have a lot of cohesion, team chemistry. Because
that's all it takes.
These players play together
It's not about
in their
names,
local
it's about
leagues.
how
And
you
it favors Egypt all the time
Yeah.
when they have that.
Plus, you have two exceptional star names. First is Salah, but the second that we have to remember,
Omar
Mahmoud.
Yes.
Marmouche.
That boy, that guy.
He's Ghana, you know him very well. He's the one that scored as a
Serious?
Yeah.
That guy is solid. You understand? And I think these two players will be leading the line. They have very good support. Like I won't lie and say I know all of the names that are playing and behind to be able to support.
Mustaf Mohammed or something. He's also very good.
He's also very good, yeah. But the rest, I mean, I've seen Pyramids FC players, so I can't say that I know that for sure. These guys are going to be able to boss a midfield.
There's Zizou in the midfield, the guy in Alali or something. He's also very good.
But do you think what they need? Because we all know who the star is. Salah is the star. He's been the star for years. He's taken them to World Cups and AFCONs and so on and so forth. They've made it to the final before. Do you think then all these other guys you mentioned who are not star players, who are not big names, they just need to make it easy for Salah to do his work?
But you see, that's the thing, right? I feel like there's no ego in that team. There can't be. Because who are you compared to Salah? You will feed it to if it's about Salah, and Salah wants to be fed. Like he's the kind of guy that he's not looking to support. No offense to Salah, I love you, but we know you're not looking to feed somebody. You are looking to be the star man, which is good. Yeah. Like you have the ego, carry the team. But in Liverpool, you can see he's struggling because Vets wants to be the star man. Isak, if you watch Liverpool, Isak wants to be the star man as well. So it's kind of difficult for him to be able to actually shine in that position. But for Egypt, I mean, who are you compared to Salah? Salah is a legend.
I think all the other players need to do the jobs.
They will do it. They will do the dirty work. They will do the donkey work to make him look good. And the thing is that it depends on his group. I'm not exactly sure who. I don't know if anybody can help me with exactly who is in the group. But if he has a decent group and can put together, because in the last AFCON it was tough. Like you have Ghana in your group, you have Mozambique in your group, and you have Cape Verde in your group. Yeah. These are four strong teams. He still made it through though. I think it was they went third. They were second in that group. But even then, you get it like second in a group with Cape Verde, and then I think they fell out.
Have a pretty tough team,
group as well this time.
Egypt, South Africa, Angola, and Zimbabwe.
That's tough, especially that South Africa game. Egypt, South Africa will be a tough game. Will be a tough game.
Who's their first game?
Let's quickly dip into the chat before we continue with Egypt.
Angola.
We also have Mohamed Salah is okay. What do you think? That's what someone's saying. Someone says, I like your t-shirts. Yes, thank you very much.
Ghana.
The countries are not playing.
Don't worry, we got you.
We also have Morocco, host and win.
I like that. I like that.
And someone says, Senegal is top. We'll come there.
We'll get into
Senegal. So yes, Egypt. So now we've established that Salah is the man. Yeah. Everybody's going to play for him. They're going to play through him. But we mentioned the country right now. We mentioned the group, the teams in the group. We mentioned South Africa. Everybody is looking at South Africa with a side eye because
as a dark horse.
Because
right.
South Africa may cause an upset. They have a very good. I think they have, in my opinion, the best local league on the continent.
Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yes, they have great teams.
Great teams.
Orlando Pirates. You know, the
and
famous
the national
names.
team is finding its feet.
And the national team has a lot of these players, and the chemistry is there.
It's there, 100%.
Can Egypt make it past a team like this? Because we saw what Sundowns did at Club World Cup. Mm-hmm. They didn't just make up their numbers. They played their part. So can Egypt make it past a team like this, where they have Egypt, like you mentioned, maybe 2-star men, and then the rest of the team are working for Salah? Whereas they're coming against South Africa, whereas a lot of us don't know any names, but they are so connected. They're working well together. They play together. Local players. They play in their teams, in their leagues. Can Egypt make it past a team like that?
I'm curious to hear what someone has to think about that, though.
Like, I'll talk about recently their last game to prepare for the tournament was against Ghana, Black Galaxies, and they beat Ghana 1-0. And people are saying, "Oh, how come they couldn't? Finish this local players in the Black Galaxies?" But then they used their second team, in that game.
Yes.
And South Africa, they've also been struggling when it comes to the continent. They've been doing. Last year they eliminated Morocco in the last AFCON.
In the AFCON,
in the Ivory Coast. So they want to show another. Then again, they want to show African continent that we are doing something different. As we spoke about Sundowns has been great because of we all know the money that's been pumped in from Patrice Motsepe, and that's helped South African football totally. They have some young players in there, David Kutsi, there's Mokoena and all that are coming in. South Africa looks very exciting, and I'm really looking forward to see them against Egypt and this group. But yes, I think that they'll go through this group.
But you know what I'll say? And I'll say that South Africa have kind of thrived off the dark horse underdog tag for a really long time. Yeah. But I'm telling you now,
this is their time.
They are dark horses no more. Yeah. So whenever a team is now coming up against SA, they are preparing din for them. Yeah. So Egypt coming up against SA, they won't take them for granted. They're going to play like this is their final. It's the biggest game in the group for them. Yeah. You understand? And so I think it will be a very tough match. I'll be surprised if that game ends in like a 1-1 draw or something, because we've seen Nigeria and South Africa in World Cup qualifying. Yes. Yeah. Like even though a lot of people give South Africa the edge in that one in terms of form, it was a tough game for them. I think they used to thrive off. And in the last AFCON, you were saying you were surprised to see them do as well as they did. It was because nobody expected them to go against a team like Morocco and do well. And I think Morocco kind of took their eye off the ball a little bit. Yeah. And so I think this time will be a totally different case. I think Egypt has more than enough, just in terms of motivation, willpower. I think those will be the top two teams in the group, in that group. But first and second, it will be a coin toss. I guess it depends on how they fare against some of those other teams.
Yeah, you guys don't throw Angola away. Because Angola were in our group that we couldn't
qualify for.
Did Angola qualify for World Cup?
Oh,
Nigeria.
No, but I'm saying that in that group you have 2 World Cup qualification teams. Come on, guys. I mean,
bro, it's AFCON.
AFCON is AFCON.
Yeah, AFCON is the height.
AFCON is
anything can happen.
Remember the last AFCON, Cape Verde, Ghana.
Zimbabwe can even steal some draw with some 2 teams.
Zimbabwe will mess up everything.
And these groups, we have 1 to the best third places.
Yes, and also remember, like in AFCON, especially in the earlier rounds, it's hard to score. Like you see a lot of stolen 1-0s and there's some 1-1s. So I think it's very hard. That's why AFCON is, to me, is the best, because it's hard to predict. You may think you know what's going to happen.
The first 2 games are very important.
But it will just go left.
It actually depends though, because I remember a couple of the last 2 AFCONs, it was notorious for being a very drab tournament. A lot of 1-0s. But then last AFCON, we saw 2-2s, Ghana, Mozambique. We saw 2-2, Ghana, Egypt. So we could really the first game will tell us exactly the kind of tournaments we are going to see. Also, I think this is the first time VAR is going to be in the tournament, which is crazy. Already, African football is crazy.
I mean, this AFCON is going to, because Morocco hosting it. I think Morocco has the facilities to
100%,
and it's going to be shown across so many European channels this time around. And it's good that because we all know what these Europeans have been saying about African football. Exactly. Some pundits, I don't want to mention them, but then it's very important that Morocco is hosting this. They'll be able to show Africa.
So this will be a very good showcase for African football.
For sure.
In terms of, I mean, the opening ceremony, Davido is performing and all that. You know, French Montana is in there.
So
it's going to be
It's
going to be an exciting tournament, bro.
And you know, it was Guinea who was supposed to host this.
Yes, they couldn't host it. And then, you know, Morocco is always available for us.
Yeah, Morocco is always there. They're always there.
I mean, it puts it into perspective what, you know, the outside world is going to see for African football.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad it's Morocco does, because I think when it comes to facilities, maybe aside from Morocco, we have maybe Egypt and South Africa who have the best, or can show their best face when it comes to these things. So, I mean, once we're having our biggest AFCON yet, let's call it that.
True.
It's important that we're doing it
in this way.
In
a proper way,
yeah. So to dip into the chat is going off, guys. Thank you, guys. Keep speaking, keep joining us, join the conversation. We have someone says no. I don't know why you're saying no, but no. And then we have Senegal is top. we mentioned
Senegal,
that. Yeah,
Senegal.
maybe no to Egypt. Yeah, Morocco is the most dominant team in Africa now. That's from Samuel Kwating. He says no doubt.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And then we have another comment here. What do you think about Cameroon, Eto'o versus the coach? Should we quickly touch on that?
Let's get into it.
The
I think that's a fun one, guys.
Yeah,
There's also another side.
touch on that, yeah.
We have to be very careful when we are talking
because,
about
we
it
don't know
because it's an evolving situation,
yes,
obviously.
Yes, we don't know the exact details and the facts, but I mean, I think I can give a quick overview.
Exactly.
So we know that there were some issues with the coach when Cameroon failed to qualify for the World Cup, and I believe the coach was fired
by the FA chairman.
Yes.
Samuel Eto'o.
Who is Samuel Eto'o? Yes. And there's a new coach now who has never trained with the team, never led the team out to play a single match, but he's a new coach. He's named the team.
He has his own list.
Eto'o has his own list. So now there's two teams have been called up for this AFCON. So there's a whole, a lot of people are not sure what's going to happen next.
And the key men missing in this.
There's a controversy about ABOUTGH being absent. The reasons for his absence.
We can never know for sure what the reasons are, but we've seen the rumors
Onana.
and so on. Onana as well.
I was actually
missing from
looking.
one of the teams.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see Onana in this one.
So heading into the tournament with this sort of, the only word I can use is not even controversy.
Brouhaha.
That's the best word.
It's a brouhaha.
How can Cameroon even come out and do their best?
All I'll say
Good
is,
question.
whenever we've seen a team be full of chaos, that's when they knuckle down and go and
Are you sure?
Things happen.
Look at Ghana.
Even
in
Ivory Coast.
2010.
What about Ghana in
It was
2014?
relax. 2014 was AFCON 2014.
And that same 2014 Cameroon today had the same
Same
issues.
issue, yeah.
Same
That was the
issue.
World Cup.
Yeah.
AFCON is a different vibe. If we come to AFCON, we thrive in the chaos. 2010 Ghana, it was if you remember, guys, throwback. We had a whole issue with selections and injuries, and our group crowd was all over the place because Togo, took themselves out. We lost our first game heavily.
Yeah.
Last AFCON, Ivory Coast sacked their coach.
Middle of the tournament.
Mid-tournament too. They thought they were out.
Yeah, Africa thought they were out.
So the chaos, you can't see the two teams will all come. And I don't know how they do it, but they will manage it and they'll go and win this thing. Watch this space.
Wow, that's a big prediction. So what do you think about the Cameroon situation?
Man, I don't know, but I think they should resolve it as quickly as possible.
If you were a player in the camp right now, and let's say your name is on Team A, but it's not on Team B, how would you feel? Or how would you even begin to lock in to give your best to your country?
I think in this instance, you should just focus on the country, representing your country, and then lock in for the good of the nation.
Yeah.
I mean, the FA and the coaches are going to do whatever it is, but I like the example you gave. When there's a situation where you have been knocked down, you need to stand up and show that look, we can also stand up for our country.
Yep.
So I think honestly, there's a lot of expectation on Cameroon, I believe, because there's been a lot of changes when it comes to Eto'o.
Yeah.
A lot of back and forth with him. However, I believe that he's actually trying to create something good for the football of Cameroon.
Right.
He's not going about it the right way, but let's see if he'll be vindicated in this AFCON.
Well.
My hope is that they will go further so they can,
They can essentially justify. I think they should come to a resolution because, you were saying, you can't have two squads in a tournament. How does that work?
Yeah, I mean, we need an official list. I'm even surprised CAF has not sorted this out at this point. But I mean, we'll see what happens. The tournament starts soon.
So have they arrived? Because teams are arriving.
Yeah,
so who's arriving for Cameroon?
We'll see what happens.
Guys, you continue a conversation. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, sure.
So we'll see what happens with that. Obviously, like we said, the tournament is starting in just a couple of days.
Yeah. So who's there?
That's why he asked the question. If you're on Team A and not on Team B, what do you think?
Because I'm sure there's a team because they're all in Morocco now. I'm sure there's a team that's there.
Maybe both are there.
Yeah. Once you've been called, you'll be there.
Well, to be fair, some of the names will appear on both.
So
maybe they'll have 30 players there, and then some of them will have to go.
I think they because you have to charter a plane. But anyways, that's a whole other conversation.
I mean, that's a deeper conversation. So I think we can do another deep dive. We've spoken about Egypt. We can now move on
they've
to
called for Senegal.
Speak about Senegal. Yes, I think
Senegal is a whole other kind of
It's a very deep conversation. I think we can definitely go into it a bit.
Somebody said that Senegal's 26 can be split into two teams, and both of those teams can win the AFCON.
Agreed.
Do you think that?
I think so.
You think that their squad is strong?
I think
they have a very strong.
Because I disagree. Yes. I think their squad was strong 8 years ago, 4 years ago.
But don't you think there's benefit that comes from playing together for such a long time?
For so long.
It doesn't matter. Koulibaly is how old is Koulibaly? How old is Mane?
No,
how old is
how old was Nsue when he was top scorer in the last
that's
tournament?
like the whole team. Like
How old is Ronaldo? How old is like
no
right now? Age is to me is
That's
not as
really,
important
like
as
Croatia.
back in the
It's
day.
like Croatia, exactly.
Croatia.
Like, but they always be at the business end.
Yeah.
You think so?
Tournaments. I think so. I think Senegal will be at the business end of the tournament. They definitely get to at least the semis.
I think their best days are behind them. It gives me France. Remember France 2010? Like we saw that
That's
squad.
what you're getting
that
from
squad
them?
is strong.
So do you know what? I think in the past we have looked at Senegal, even though we have always these star names, they still Mane's team.
Yes.
You know, that's how we've looked at it in the past. But I think this time
It's shifted from that.
it's shifted from that. It's now more of a team.
Yeah. And
You
that's why I
understand?
actually feel like they're actually going
Because
to
in
go
the
far.
past, like if Mane is not playing, it's like, hey, oh my god, what's gonna happen?
But
with
who are the
Senegal?
other players? Like
That's why
they have. It's like Ivory Coast. They have very good crop of
Yes.
players. So in the, for example, from Everton.
yes.
yeah,
the
well,
winger.
okay. I mean,
Like,
You
they have
understand?
good
So they have
players,
these
they all
kind of
contribute.
players
yeah,
that
like I don't know. Like I look at the team today and like look at the back. First of all, Idrissa Gana Gueye.
Idrissa Gana Gueye, yes.
Yes.
He has Chef for inside. Like he's been playing how many years now? He's not the same person he was 4 years ago.
That doesn't
But
matter.
that's
Koulibaly is not the
stability.
same person he was 4 years ago.
True.
Diop is not the same person he was 4 years ago. Edouard Mendy is still their starting goalkeeper. Like these players have gone to Saudi. No offense to Saudi Arabia, but they are not top level players anymore. I don't think they can have the same
Interesting.
impact. Like it's just giving me a team that is a little bit past their prime.
I'm going to run through the squad list and mention some key names. Like
Okay.
so you mentioned Edouard Mendy. We have Antoine Mendy as well, who's at Nice. You have Koulibaly. We have Crepin Diatta, Malik Drew from West Ham. We have Niakate from Lyon. We have Diarra from Sunderland. Gana Gueye.
Wow.
Ismail Assar from Palace. Lamine
wow.
Camara from Monaco. Pape Gueye from Villarreal. Pape Sarr from
It's
Spurs.
alright.
They have big names.
Really?
Even in let's go to the forward line as well.
Nicolas.
We cannot forget our good friend Nicolas Jackson.
Jackson.
We have Sadio Mane, as you mentioned. We have Iliman in there. Like they have
No, they're
a
stacked.
strong team.
They are
So
stacked.
this is a team that's strong enough to beat.
I think so. I think it's the kind of
I
team
think the
where
only
if
team
Mane
that
is not there-
rivals Morocco, in my opinion. And
Yeah, I
Nigeria.
think if Mane is not there, for sure, they
for
can
sure.
still get it
They
done.
can still get in.
Because in the past, if Mane wasn't there,
It
it's
was
like,
done.
oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
what
it
are we
was
going
done.
to do?
The attack
Now-
was dead.
But now they have players in every position. I think Senegal
And
have a
most
strong
of their
shout.
players are in good form, you know.
Yeah.
What good form?
Sa in Palace.
What is he doing in Palace?
In-
Oh, come on.
He's
He's
been-
been-
he's-
he's
he's-
been
he's
probably
pretty-
their best player this
Exactly.
season. Yeah.
Jack. I don't know about that button. Who's that?
He's probably their best player this season. So yeah, I think Senegal definitely have a great shout. They have a great chance to win the AFCON. And I mean,
I would say they will go very far, you know. They,
Because look at the last AFCON. Remember, they were the favorites. They went through their group stage unbeaten. They got round of 16.
No, but
I mean,
you know,
that's
last
that's
time,
AFCON for you.
last
Simple.
AFCON too, I would agree with Zoo that it was actually
come on.
all based on how well Mane was going to do, and Mane wasn't having.
Why
a
not?
good
So
tournament.
like 4 years and now it has
Of course.
changed
2 years.
quickly like that.
Even
It
last-
was
even last year,
last
bro.
year, yeah.
I'm thinking AFCON is 4 years. It was
Even
last
last
year.
year.
You're saying Senegal, cool chop. I'm saying Senegal is not the same Senegal
True.
of last year.
But if you look at their qualifiers, they were very, very exciting.
Yes. good.
Very, very.
Qualifiers, yeah.
But I get you. I
They
get what
brushed
you're saying.
everyone away.
The old team is fading off, but there's still Mane. There's still Mendy. There's Koulibaly.
Yeah.
And then the young boys are in that very.
We just
team.
named
Lamine,
them.
Just run
Yeah.
through the
Kamara,
list,
all those
yeah.
boys.
Iliman Ndiaye,
Iliman
and
Ndiaye.
so, like they have the players.
Mbaye from
Say-
PSG.
Sa-
Yes.
There's actually one young
Ismail
boy
Sarr.
I want to talk about. Asani Diao. Did you happen to him?
Sunday. Oh yeah, the boy, the 15-year-old boy.
No. Is he 15? He's a Como.
Yes, yes.
Como,
yes.
yeah.
And apparently Fabregas didn't want him to go.
So that's
So and then
Really?
he played the next. Apparently,
He's playing the next game.
allegedly, he played him last
okay.
weekend
So-
and he got injured.
Oh.
Yeah. And actually, in the press conference, they asked him why he did that, and he said, "Como is paying his salary, so he doesn't know why." So it's kind of like got a lot of heat on
this
Fabregas.
brings
that-
up
Deeper
this whole
conversation.
exactly
Yeah,
disrespect
it's a
towards
very deep-
African, but
Very
man.
deep conversation there. Yeah.
because even recently with the players coming to reports for camp,
Yeah.
it was a last minute change 1 week.
Yeah.
But you
And
see,
it's not supposed to happen,
that's one
but-
thing AFCON we need to get right. They started moving AFCON to the summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beginning AFCON used to be in January.
Yeah.
January,
And then
February.
they moved it to the summer because of the even years and the odd
Yeah.
years, and now it's
And-
back to December.
I mean, I
Because
know
World
this-
Cup also came
This
in.
one was supposed to be in the summer.
summer.
Yeah.
But you see, there's this thing where AFCON always bends, or CAF always bends over for
Oh yes.
FIFA. Yeah.
And so CAF bent over because of the Club World Cup. It was either the Club World Cup
Ah,
or
yeah.
AFCON.
Yeah.
And
Because
so we did this in December.
it's somewhere, but if you look at it administratively, CAF now it's under FIFA. Like
Yeah.
they have their eye on everything that we
Yeah.
do. They
Yeah.
control everything that we do. So
It's like, yeah, if your boss says no, I mean,
and yeah,
you just-
Motepe and Fantino are like this. So.
But it's
Yeah.
crazy because the guy he really wanted to play. He was very happy. Imagine
Everyone
getting
wants
called
to
up
be
for
an
a
I mean,
national
for
team.
your country, I mean, it's your
AFCON,
dream. It's your dream.
Senegalese is very important. He wants to
Yeah.
be
No, but
money.
and more importantly, we need to be showcasing these young, because
Exactly, we need
going into this AFCON, I was just thinking, who are the young, bright talents coming into it?
Yes.
And which is something we'll be looking out for. So, guys,
So even to speak
Keep
on
your eyes
AFCON,
peeled.
what AFCON means to Africans. You see, I think in the
Yes.
past we didn't really qualify for World Cups. Like it
We
used
were
to
not
be
even
one
looking
or
at
two
that.
teams,
Yeah.
3 teams that would go for the World Cup. So our own is AFCON.
AFCON.
Like
Yes.
this is what we're
Yeah.
playing it every 2 years. What can we do in the
Yeah.
tournaments? What can we let's try.
well,
and
who are
win.
we going to see?
So for a lot of Ghanaians and
You're
for
right.
Africans at
Africans.
large, bro, it's almost
It's
on
a
the
big
same
deal.
level.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if
yeah.
I win the AFCON, I'll be just as happy if I won the
If we won the
World
World Cup,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right.
And
Yeah.
it's the same for the play. Yeah, for
No,
a
no,
lot of
100%.
people, yeah, because the dream of winning the World Cup was
Was so
it's not
far.
even possible.
But you are saying
can't
that
even
Salah
qualify.
wants this. You are saying that
He
Salah
did
wants this.
personal vendetta.
No,
You know,
yeah.
really-
AFCON
This
is
is
very
his World
important,
Cup,
bro.
actually.
Qualifying for the World Cup was not even possible.
Think
Like,
about it.
Before,
It was Ghana.
before they made it
2010.
5
No, no,
African
relax.
teams.
So you are saying that if you win AFCON, it'll be the same feeling you get if you win the World
Oh
Cup.
yeah, because
Yeah, for the
you
African
don't even
for
go
your
to the World Cup. The first time we went there was 2006.
No,
bro.
relax. So we are saying level playing field. Pick one.
Of course.
No, World Cup
Of course.
is
you
bigger,
pick up.
definitely.
Are you crazy?
But this is our own.
Yes,
If
like
I-
if you look at it from
but-
a
but
realistic
you-
point of view.
You are an African player, Egypt or Cote d'Ivoire. I mean, like, what's your chance?
Think
to
about
win
it.
the World Cup?
Just Ghana alone, right? It was
You think you can win a- so
2006.
This is the first time.
So
you
before
think-
2006.
You think if you are from
We're
Africa,
African
you have a chance
champions,
to
we're
win the World
chilling.
Cup?
I mean, Morocco got to a semi-final. There's nothing
But
stopping
then-
all of us.
You
They'll
see,
get there.
they
they'll
got
get
there,
there.
but that's the first
First time.
anyone
In
has
how many
ever
years?
gotten there.
And before that, it was Ghana in that
The
knockout.
fact you are saying
So,
that it was the same to you.
No, because Farid,
it's not.
it's not possible. Like to
What can you
Africans,
do?
it's not possible. It's not possible.
Look,
It's
now,
never happened before.
2010, people were like, we are going to win this
And
time.
did we
No,
win
who
it?
No,
said-
down there, relax, down
Who
there.
Who would have won it?
Principalities.
No, who would have won
Right
it?
now,
Prevailed.
Ghana said we are going to win the World Cup.
Right now, if we
Well,
go winner.
Oh, yes, we'll win it.
Right now, if we go
That's
winner.
another conversation for another day.
Anyway, so just to come back to the conversation, let's quickly mention the teams in Group D who are with Senegal. We have Benin, we have Botswana, we have DR Congo. And DR Congo, as we saw, knocked out
Yeah.
Cameroon, knocked out Nigeria. So that's not going to be a walk in the park for Senegal.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's gonna be a tricky this thing for them. So Ferry, please tell us what are people saying in the
Charlie, we have some very, 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 very engaged chat right now. Samuel Quatin says, I don't agree with Zoo. World Cup is far bigger than AFCON. Thank you, Samuel Quatin.
We
I
agree.
know you are a correct boy.
Yeah.
of course,
agree.
that's what I'm
But-
saying. It's bigger.
It's bigger,
But
of
for
course.
the average African, it was never even a possibility. Like we don't even.
Like,
Abedi Pele, he never even ever thought.
No,
he
no,
would
What's
go
that
to the
guy's
World Cup.
name? Roger Miller, all those guys. Charlie, all
Yeah,
our
they were
legends.
there.
No, but they
But-
never got anywhere, you know?
Like
Okay.
we used to be the kind of continents where if we draw at the World Cup, they are
They'll
kind
draft
of
us.
back then, we used to have only one
one
team
spot.
in the World
one
Cup.
One spot.
country in the World Cup.
Yeah,
That was how long ago?
But even then,
but now how many do we have?
You people are saying
how
today,
many do Europe
today,
have? How many do Europe
Yes.
have?
Today.
And now how many do we have?
We have like what 8, 9? How many? Like it's like 8.
Nine.
No,
No.
yeah, 9.
And-
Oh, you, but we are
Europe
not
have
saying
like
that. We
potentially
are
nine.
saying that they should put some respect on the
Oh,
AFCON.
respect is
That's
there.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
But ask any Englishman, would you rather win Euros or would you rather win World Cup?
Well, you
Yeah,
see,
Englishman, they will take
They've won
anything.
the World Cup before.
They will
They've
take
won the World Cup
anything.
but they will
before,
take the
bro.
World Cup. Okay, so who could I use? Croatia.
You know, we can only say Africa wins the World Cup if maybe a first African country wins it. Then now
Yeah.
we can
Then
also
you
Ah,
can-
then
then
that's when
so
it's
it's not
become
that
a
yes.
dream.
So
We've
right
only
now,
won-
we are all fighting for quarter
Bro,
final.
even the youth,
Semi-final.
even the youth World Cups, we've only won one was
It was
two or
Ghana
three.
that won the.
Nigeria has won.
Nigeria
has won.
Ghana, and
Actually,
Morocco.
and Morocco
under
as well.
17, we've won a few, but under 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So do you understand
how,
where it's
how
come
come
from?
when we win the youth ones, we cannot come and win the
So okay, so on that is I think that the youth tournaments, you would rather win the youth.
we know how we've
African
been winning
competition.
those, but we don't talk about that.
Nice
But
one,
yeah,
nice
guys,
one.
shout out to the chat. I mean, they're asking about Uganda as well. I don't know if you can touch on Uganda.
Ah,
quickly.
nice one.
Uganda, I mean, they've always been throwing a shouts here and there, but
The
they're
cranes.
still not the
Yeah.
cranes.
Yeah.
They're around. They have some talented players
Yeah.
that always come in. Farouk Mia down the years, they've been coming in.
That's a
Yeah,
high-
he was a standard
yeah.
liege.
Ah.
Farouk Mia was a very good
This
player.
boy has been pound, guys.
But then Uganda, I think they are doing very well. They brought in recently Lion Kingston to come and
To-
manage their
Yeah,
youth
yeah,
teams
yeah,
Serious?
from under
So
17s,
that's why I was
under
very
20s.
excited for
Yeah.
Uganda.
Lion
yeah.
Kingston is managing their youth teams
Yeah.
from now, so they are building something.
Yeah.
And I think they have the potential, but then not this AFCON. But they could pull a surprise somewhere. The
I'm
East
so-
Africans,
Yeah, I'm happy you
pull
brought that up
surprise.
because in this tournament, I think it's a maiden chance for most of, I think, Tanzania.
Yes,
Uganda,
because the next one they are
Botswana.
hosting it.
Yeah, because they're hosting it in 2027.
And to make it
Together with
even
Kenya as
more
well.
interesting, Tanzania and Uganda in the same group
Wow.
with Nigeria and
That would make it a very
big derby.
Nigeria and
interesting-
Tunisia. So it's a very tough group for Uganda.
Nigeria might not qualify,
Yeah,
That
Nigeria might
Uganda
not even-
Tanzania
yeah.
game is a very tough game.
Yeah.
I like that.
So it's a very interesting dynamic
Battle of
going
the
on.
Swahili.
there.
Might not qualify, guys.
So that's Group C.
Oh, Niger.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll qualify. Africa will
Someone
qualify.
says it's going to be my first football tournament in my life. It's
Oh, wow.
exciting. Wow.
Oh yeah,
It will be a good one then.
This is a great one to start
Yeah,
with.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I have
Great
to
one
ask you, what do you
start
mean? Are you 6 years old or like,
No,
or
I
what?
said
That's
maybe
like
he-
you've never
maybe-
followed football.
Maybe he had going to.
I am going to the event.
Physically,
Alright.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
to be fair, if
It's
I
a
had
good
to
one
pick
to go.
which tournament to go to, I think AFCON is a much
the
more
best.
exciting
Yeah.
tournament. Like,
Is Cape Verde in a...
yeah, man.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
shout out Cape Verde.
Charlie,
Yeah,
they go
man.
enjoy it.
There's a lot of talent
Oh,
for
yeah.
you.
Cape Verde are there.
Yeah,
Cape
of
Verde are
course.
there. I saw them in
They're in
there.
the World Cup. They're there.
Cape Verde are doing well. Oh.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on Cape Verde. It's only Ghana that we didn't qualify for AFCON. Oh.
Wait.
of the teams. Cape Verde is not.
Cape Verde.
Cape Verde is not.
Hold
Wow.
on. Let's be sure.
They're not there.
Cape Verde is
Cape
not.
Verde are not there.
They're
Yes.
not going. They are going for
Oh!
the World Cup.
They're
No,
going
it's
to
the
the
World Cup that they qualified
Yeah, like
for.
Ghana.
Yes, it's
Cape
the
Verde.
World Cup that they
Yeah.
They're not
qualified
going.
for.
So we are going to miss Cape
Oh,
Verde.
yeah, man.
Wow.
Okay, Verde.
Charlie,
Oh,
you are
why
missing
didn't
out.
you-
You are
World Cup
missing
is not
out.
far.
You are missing
We'll
out.
see you guys there.
Why didn't you come for AFCON?
Oh, Cape Verde. All your talent.
That man that
Oh,
was.
then I don't feel as
Remember
bad.
that very man that was taking a
Yeah, he
nigga's
mess
number.
up. Oh, eh.
Apparently came to apologize. Oh, blah blah. His wife is mad at him.
Oh, Charlie.
He thought the cameras would be on the celebration.
well.
He wanted to look
So
sharp.
yeah, anybody going for the AFCON,
Go to
yeah,
AFCON, be
know that
careful,
cameras
there's
are out.
Also, yeah, shout
VAR
out to
is
the
out.
TV directors
Yes.
at AFCON. They're the
Charlie.
best.
Oh yeah,
They're the best.
A
Nah,
big
but
shout
that's
out
what's
to
great
those
with
guys.
AFCON. You know, there's so many things to
Yeah.
talk about. It's
The culture is
exciting.
alive,
The
you know.
culture, the music. I mean, like
The
yeah,
vibes.
The
Yeah,
vibes,
the vibes. African
the
teams
vibes.
know how to do vibes,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
pre-match
yeah.
entrances, even tournament
Yes.
entrance. Like,
Do you see the Angolan team when they came? They were dancing
Yes.
at the airport and
Charlie.
all
Oh,
that.
it's making me really sad that
Ghana
Ghana
is
is
like
Oh.
the Jamal
Like,
will they go
we
shit
should have
for
thrown
them.
in. We should have thrown in as Abdullah.
Like really good.
Oh,
Charlie, he still has hope.
Yeah, he said that he's still playing
Bro.
football. So
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
mean, there's a chance, I believe.
yeah.
Barichi, we did for you. We'll make it. Don't worry.
It could be. So I think let's go into it.
Are we finished with Senegal though? 'Cause
I
feel like
mean,
we
Senegal.
Okay, so
touched
what's the
on them.
consensus on like
Did
what
anybody predict? Who predicted them to win? Nobody.
No.
I think
And yet you are all
they're-
saying that they're capable of winning.
Oh,
No, they are definitely going
capable,
for
they-
it.
they are definitely
definitely
one of
going
the
for it.
Me, I
big
pick
six.
Nigeria, but deep down, I don't believe Nigeria will win. So Senegal is my real pick, but someone has to ride for Nigeria. So
Someone has to. Even the Nigerians cannot ride it for themselves. So
that's
we
what I'm
have
doing
to
it
ride
for you guys. I'm doing it for you guys, Nigeria. So what do you think? How far do you think Senegal can go? Let's.
I think they will
wrap
be
up.
in the final four.
the
Final
four.
four.
Final
So
four.
that's semi-finals. What do you think?
round of 16.
Well,
Yeah.
Senegal,
they JDML.
Nigeria really cry.
they'll go to final four too for me.
I think they'll even get to the finals.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they'll get to the finals.
They are going all the way.
So what's your final?
Now
The final
that's the real question.
Morocco, Senegal.
Morocco, Senegal.
Morocco,
What's your
Senegal.
final?
I would say Morocco, Ivory Coast.
Hey, wow.
What's your final?
Morocco, Senegal for me too.
Yeah.
It will be
Egypt,
it will be
South Africa.
Hey,
I like that. I like that.
left field. But
Now
guys,
that's the magic of AFCON, eh?
please remember to
That'll be
like,
fun.
to comment, to subscribe, to share.
Yeah. Tell
Join
us
the
more.
conversation in the chat once again.
Let us know your finalist as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
talk to us. Let us talk to you. We're having a great conversation here. Someone is saying, "Are you going to go to AFCON?"
Well, Selwyn will be going.
Yeah, we are going.
Our
We are
man here will
going.
be
The
going.
whole team is
We'll
going.
be-
Don't worry.
we'll-
Very
we'll-
good.
I know
we
I'm
are
going
going.
there.
We are
Don't
going
worry.
to
We'll
Morocco.
see you guys
I'll
there.
put myself in
See you at
Selwyn's
Casablanca.
suitcase.
We'll see you around.
Arabat.
Nice one. So some of us will be representing in Morocco. Also, we have someone saying, "Which games do you recommend to visit?" I would say South Africa, Egypt. You have to
That'll
go for
be
that
a
game.
good
game.
I
Yeah,
think that'll
the
be a
group
great
stage.
game.
South Africa,
Yeah, South Africa, Egypt, and we just mentioned Uganda, Tanzania. I think the vibes would be great there as well.
Yeah.
So
I think Nigeria, Tunisia too. is also
Nigeria,
going to be a
Tunisia
good
is
one.
also
I think that
a
whole
big
group.
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
That whole group.
That
Just
whole
go for the
group
game.
will
That
be
whole
fine.
Yeah. Someone is also saying, Samuel Kwarting saying, yes, Morocco is going to the final. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think Morocco is going on.
Yeah. We also have another Morocco and Senegal
Oh, actually,
final
their
prediction.
women, did they go to the final of the...
The AFCON?
Yeah.
They won.
They
They
won.
Yeah, the
hosted it.
women,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
won
won.
it, yeah.
Hey,
So
sorry.
host to win is done.
Yeah,
Three
Morocco-
peats.
They beat Ghana in the semi-final.
Yeah, actually. But it's barely.
On penalties,
That's
It
barely.
was into skirmishes.
but it is what it is. We still lost at the end
And
of
the
the
crazy
day.
thing is that, you know, that Moroccan team, the women's team, when they started building, they started
From
playing
Ghana,
friendly games
yeah.
with
Ah, no, they
Black
didn't win,
Queens.
no.
Black Queens, yeah.
This one.
No.
So who won?
Nigeria.
Ah,
yeah,
they went to the bull.
The final was Nigeria, Morocco.
I think
Best player was Fred.
It was
in the final.
No,
Yeah.
Morocco was leading 2-0 if I remember.
Exactly.
And then
Nigeria
came back.
That's true.
and
That's true.
won,
That's
It was so painful for us. We wiped it from our memories. We have willed Morocco to win.
And Ghana was
Because I remember I made noise, and then they went and they won the thing. I was like,
Yeah.
But yeah, but
Wiped
that
it from our
Moroccan
memory.
women's team,
Good shout.
when they started building, they were playing friendly games with Ghana. They actually came here to kind of steady how we do our women's football and all that. And they took everything.
I
there.
think even that tournament, we scored them in the group stage or something.
Yes,
Because
yes.
that was the second time we
Ghana.
played them in that
The
same
group stage, we
tournament.
scored them and they
Yeah.
scored us in semi.
Ghana, eh?
Because we were confident. I remember, Charlie, we're going in, we're like, this match, they're cool chop. And I think we will lead that game and then they will tear. I mean, I know this is not a women's AFCON thing, but just
But
to
I
show
mean,
you.
it goes to show how much work Morocco has put in.
Yes.
So,
Bro.
so what I heard was that in 2010, the king of Morocco came out and said, no, like Moroccan football should be doing better. Because if you remember in the 2000s and then the 2010s,
It was
they were
Algeria,
like
Egypt.
Bro, they
yeah,
were
Morocco
like
were like a
Algeria.
quarterfinal kind of team. Like once in a while, they'll
Oh,
come
we barely
in
saw
there.
them.
Barely saw them. Like,
saw them.
they'll go
Sometimes
out
they
to
don't
group
even come,
stages,
yeah.
yeah. But
Egypt
then-
were there.
Yeah.
We had Cameroon,
Algeria was
Ghana,
there.
Yeah.
Nigeria, Ivory Coast, but I never
And
saw
then-
Morocco.
But even the Tunisia was even ahead of them.
Yeah,
Exactly. And then they said, no, like we need to put things in place. We need to start building the thing from the foundation. And from there
Facilities.
to now, you've seen
We've
the
seen-
growth.
we've seen the growth,
Now
yeah.
everybody has agreed that they're the favorites.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it just goes to show
But,
that once
yeah.
you put your mind to
The
it,
intention has to
No,
be
rocket
there.
They've
science.
invested, and actually they're one of the
Invested as
first
well,
teams in
yeah.
Africa to actually really push this going after the foreign nationals thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
yes,
like half
yes.
of the team is
it's a lot of
has
like
yeah,
French,
French,
Spanish
guys,
especially.
Yeah.
Hakimi,
Yeah.
I know, was
Yeah.
born in Spain. Brahim Diaz, born in Spain.
Yeah.
And those things, you need to catch them when they are young. You
Oh,
need to go
yes.
for them when they are 17,
Exactly.
16.
But
Don't go for
exactly.
them now.
This brings up a very interesting topic because when now African teams make it to the World Cup, for example, that's when we get into this stage of let's get the
The
foreign players
diasporans and all that.
I mean,
No.
But
I think it's a very deep topic because you also have to cultivate that national pride
Thank you.
from
Yes.
before they even come.
Yeah.
That's
to
what I'm
want
saying.
to
You
do
need to
for
grab
you.
them when they are 16,
Yes.
15. You know what Nigeria is doing? They have an office in London.
oh wow,
Yeah. And then they also have a training camp where these young boys, so the Iwobis, and there's like a mini NFF in London. And these boys, they've been communicating with their parents and all that from that
Yes.
time.
So there was the
So
link.
they coming into the national team. It's simple
It wasn't
because
a
they've been
problem.
immersed in the culture and everything.
Yeah.
But Ghana, we always wait when we see them shine.
We see them on TV and they'll be like, Charlie, this guy should play for
Yes,
Ghana. Oh.
yes.
That's what I'm going
Exactly.
to
So that's the problem, and that's what Morocco is also doing in Europe. Everywhere they have some in Belgium, France, Netherlands. So you see all these boys in the Belgian league and
No, you're right, yeah.
the Dutch league always coming to Morocco.
Because you mentioned national pride, like it's crazy. Actually, like if you hadn't told me that these players were born in Spain, I would never.
You would
know.
not know,
Yes.
yeah.
You wouldn't know.
And I think also, I mean, heritage is also another thing. Like
Of course, yeah.
North Africans, they don't live even wherever they are. They don't live their lives like Europeans. I think they keep
Yeah,
very
Yeah.
With the
African homes in
Right.
that sense. So they kind of have that ingrained. I saw Hakimi with his mother at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they've been based in Spain longer.
This whole time,
but
yeah.
if you told me that she was Spanish, because right now she is technically Spanish, like I wouldn't have known. Like I think they are very grounded.
Yeah.
And it
Morocco,
feeds
but
in.
Morocco missed out on Yamal.
Oh,
Wait, so
You see
I was about to ask, was it Algeria or Morocco?
Morocco.
Morocco.
Yeah,
Morocco.
Morocco, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
I
a
mean,
big miss. Eh?
well, unfortunately for Morocco, Spain got him when he
Yeah,
he
yeah,
showed,
yeah.
he showed the
Yeah.
talent too early.
Yeah.
He showed
Too
the
early,
talent.
too
Someone like
early.
Hakimi, for example, like he was in Madrid's
Yeah,
youth team.
Hakimi
He
was
had
also
talent,
Spanish.
Yeah.
but I don't know what happened. Like Morocco must have been working.
No, but
Yes.
if you look at Yamal, what he's 19 or
Yeah, they
18.
grabbed-
Yeah.
He's 18.
Yamal was
yeah.
18
He's
now.
like at 18 years when you're that good, of course.
I don't think
Bro,
Hakimi
he
was
was
a child
14.
prodigy.
Exactly with those
He was
videos.
14 when they saw that
Yeah.
this guy.
He has to stay.
Like, somebody that
Yamal,
Messi-
there was no way Spain was allowed.
Yeah, there was
that.
no way.
Because
Somebody that's
remember
a-
Spain has missed out on Messi. They could have had Messi.
Ah, yeah, true,
So
actually.
they are not making this mistake again.
So how do you safeguard from this, from an African perspective?
Can you?
I think the first
Yeah.
the first step is we need to stop all these things like what's going on with Cameroon and Nigeria. Like
Yep.
that's
Thank you.
step one.
Facilities.
Because the facilities as well.
Yeah.
Because now if I'm a young let's say I'm a young Moroccan player, or Moroccan born player, or I could have the opportunity to play for Morocco or Spain, and I look at the Spanish team and I see all these Gavi
Different,
and all these young players, I know that it's very likely that they'll prioritize these Spanish players who are more Spanish than
than me,
myself. And then I look at Morocco, they are calling me from early, please come and play for us. My home is Moroccan. Morocco, like when I look at them, I see the facilities,
My
I see the
family, my
players, I
house,
see
I see
what
things.
these other players, Brahim Diaz and all
Yeah.
these guys are doing. I mean, it's a very straightforward
Yeah.
decision
Right.
for me at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
But with other countries,
It's not the same.
I would prefer to wait.
To see if they get
God,
their
I
things
beg,
together.
England, please call me. Please, because I don't want to go to that country.
Yeah,
They
I
are
see.
not paying they
don't have their things in
Oh
order.
my goodness, I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah,
You know, so I think it starts there, the kind of phase that you put up, because now Morocco and their facilities, everything is comparable to England. And
Some
World
Europe,
Cups.
I think some of the Spanish clubs went there.
Yeah, they went there to camp.
Like it's comparable. So now you've taken out that thing, that difference is gone.
The divide.
So if I'm comparing, like, okay, let me play for Spain, where I still feel like an outsider, versus let me play with my people, and they will love me more than these guys will ever love me. I mean, at that point,
And I can build my career properly.
It's a very simple decision at that point. Yeah. So, and then they've also shown in the last World Cup that they can
actually
roll
roll
with the big
with
boys.
it.
Yeah. So I mean, I think for me that's the first step. Like, let's get our stuff in order. In the other parts of the Morocco is setting a great example.
Yeah,
I think
we can all follow that. Yeah,
exactly. And I think from there,
I think we are following other countries. I mean, Indonesia, I know, are doing the same thing.
No,
even circling back to Senegal, like a lot of these players, some were born and based in France.
Yes,
and
France. Senegal too are doing well with that.
Yeah,
you're right.
DR Congo is doing that too.
DR Congo is doing that.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Congo.
the controversy.
Man, I'm happy to see Awan, eh?
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
On the African continent.
But I mean, even then is because he was with England for a long time before he
he
finally
couldn't,
came. I mean, so I just hope that we can pick them up
Earlier.
Younger.
much earlier.
You need to come and
And
play
build
for under
that-
17s,
yeah,
under
yes.
20s,
I
and
agree.
all that.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, so we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully, because we know what to do, but we just don't do it. So hopefully we can figure it out. So I think let's actually talk about Nigeria now in depth now. We touched on them. We touched on them earlier. Nigeria is a big nation. Like even beyond football, just in terms
Too big.
in terms of population.
African
They
giants.
even have a larger population than Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like with this number of people,
Wow.
why are you not translating into football success? You understand?
Define success.
Okay.
Winning.
AFCON finalists.
No, that's not
Win.
success. For
not enough.
Nigeria,
We've been
it's
to
not
the
enough.
finals many times.
They won an
Never said
AFCON
it.
more recently
2013.
than Ghana.
2013. But
That's
in
not
that
enough for
2013,
Nigeria.
2013, how did they win? You remember there was an issue where players like Osazo, Demwingi, and all that were saying that they want some money before they come and train. And then, rest in peace, Stephen Keshi. He said that, no. If you want to play for Nigeria, come and play. If you are looking for money, you're out. So he dropped Osazo, Demwingi, some other names, Martins and all that. He brought in some 2 local players. And that local player scored a winning goal. Sorry, in the final.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember
This boy being found.
That was 1-0. I think it was against, was it Burkina or something? Burkina eliminated Ghana.
Ghana in the same.
Can
Can I ask a question? How old were you? I know you were in boarding school at that time. How do you remember all of this?
Oh, 2013.
You were in boarding school.
Football
You were in boarding house.
Yeah.
2013, and the referee was cheating for Ghana.
I don't worry. I remember, pa. But
still,
how?
like,
This the way he's
we were
recounting
making
the thing like it was yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. But then Nigeria, if when they don't have any problem in camp and they are concentrating, they are dangerous in the tournament.
So I think that's the key.
Yeah,
if
but then they need peace of mind.
But they have problem in camp.
They always have problems.
Now they have problem in
Before it
camp.
was some Juju Mata. Right now, I don't even
They
know.
always have a problem. The thing is, sometimes they're able to put it to the side, but I think historically there's always something wrong.
yeah.
And
They
it's
need to
like
lock in.
it's like the players. It's like players versus the federation, and that's what seems to happen
yeah.
all the time. So I mean,
think that's
And
the
now they have big guys. They don't even have a captain.
That's the
they don't
Nigerian
even have a
problem.
captain. Their captain
Can-
retired.
yeah,
One
how
of their-
can you be going into
their captain
a
retired.
Musa too has retired.
Yes,
You know, that's one
and
of the
clearly
leaders.
he retired because
because of
Because-
something?
yeah.
Yeah, because how do you retire
Yeah.
right before a big
exactly.
tournament?
When he played
You
in
could
the,
just-
in the,
Yes.
He wasn't playing
in
the
the
World Cup
qualifiers, yeah.
The qualifiers.
Truth wasn't playing.
he wasn't.
No, I watched
In
He
the
was on
qualifiers?
the team.
He was on the team, he was on the bench.
He was bench more
I
times.
think that may feed into some kind of a because
Of course.
he wasn't
Yeah,
getting
he
the
realized that
stats.
Eric Shaw was in.
Yeah.
But
who knows?
For me, it's crazy because he was their best player at the last AFCON last
Yes.
year.
And
Yes.
I think he also stabilized the Nigerian team.
But
in a lot
also,
of
I
ways.
mean, there's a bit of context. Right before those games, we know there was a big standoff between
Yes.
the
Yes.
NFF and the team.
And the team.
Who knows what went on in
As
those
the captain.
Yes.
As
So
the
we
captain.
don't know.
Okay, yeah,
And
yeah,
I think something that is, if you think about it, is kind of crazy is that they lost on penalties.
Mhm.
The coach took off. I forgot who he took off. But he took off an attacker and brought on a defender and didn't bring on Trustekong. And remember, in the last AFCON, Trustekong was scoring the
Trustekong
penalty.
was their
penalties,
penalty
yeah,
taker.
yeah,
The
so
World Cup
penalties.
qualifier.
You were
we
taking
played
their
with them.
penalties, you're
He's
right.
their penalty
Yeah.
taker.
He left him on the bench.
Yeah.
It's true.
And they lost the penalty shootout.
Look, that penalty shootout.
So
I
there's
think
something.
their first 4 penalties were defenders. I'm like, are you serious?
Are you serious?
Crazy.
You
Are
know
you
someone
serious?
who has a record of scoring
Penalties,
penalties for
yeah.
Your captain.
in multiple tournaments.
And
you left
your
him on the
captain,
bench.
yeah.
He's your penalty taker.
So do you think Eric Shaw has a lot of pressure if he doesn't?
Oh yeah,
100%.
100%.
Do you think he can lose his job?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I think
yeah.
he can lose his job
If he
before
doesn't-
they
Are they going
even.
to pour it on his head again?
They even
Honestly, right? I've
Pour
heard
me
it from both
water.
sides,
Pour me
because
water.
I know a lot of Nigerians are happy with him because you know the situation he came to meet.
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
came.
Like they're like he's done the best he can do with the team. Because remember, before he came in, in World Cup qualifying, Nigeria had no hope.
Yeah,
I think they were like fourth on the table or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
They hadn't
right.
won a match. He came in and got them all the way to the playoffs, actually to the playoff final in Africa. So credit does have to be given, despite the fact that Charlie has made big mistakes. Like we can't deny that, and some of the things he's come out with, Charlie.
Yeah.
But maybe this is what Nigeria needs.
Even the losses to Ghana.
DRC were using juju.
He said they use of voodoo.
Yeah,
He
bro.
said voodoo.
There's always something with them.
Somebody was doing
I'm
something.
throwing something.
By you, Nigeria, you people, come on.
You Nigeria, you make
you
DR
people,
go.
come
Oh,
on.
Nigeria, they do that. No.
Nigeria, don't do that.
that.
Don't do that.
DRC come
But-
over you.
But guys, what do you think? Do you think Nigeria can pull it together, lock in, and possibly even win the tournament?
You know, this
Because
is
they have the talent.
this is the thing about the AFCON. You know, anything can happen. So something can spark a fire in them.
Yeah.
They can get everything together and work
Yeah.
for each other.
I
to
think
win it.
generally, right, it doesn't matter who the coach is.
Yes.
I mean, if I've ever learned anything from the last AFCON,
AFCON, no, it's not tactics.
the boys have to just tell themselves that
Lock
look, this
in,
AFCON.
yeah.
Because I remember the last AFCON
Every
in the
coach
group
did it.
stage, Nigeria actually collected 4 in some match. Somebody lashed them 4 in the group stage. I think it was Gambia or Guinea
Every
or
coach
something.
too. Every
Was there
coach-
Equatorial?
Yeah, Ivory Coast also
Ivory
lost.
Coast lost
4-0.
4-0.
Nigeria lost
Yeah.
some match B.
Yeah.
Nigeria lost some match B.
Yeah.
And they just kind of galvanized themselves and went on some crazy run.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And that and again, like we'll talk about the coaches and stuff. I know that coach Gennat Raw.
Get that wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a very serious coach, very tactically serious coach. So Eric Chell, there there's a lot of question marks around him. Like he was good with Mali, or he has a reputation with Mali. I don't know how that will translate to the boys. I think the boys are okay with him. Like there's a bit of like
Man management.
Even
stuff
with the
going
Mali,
on.
he was good though, but
I hear.
Mali really,
Yeah.
because with their
What
last
did they do?
AFCON, the way they were exited, it's quite disappointing. Because Mali is someone that we've always been looking at. Oh, Mali
To push.
Yeah.
to push, but
Yeah.
then they
They've
don't
always had
They're not
really
really.
show themselves. Even Ghana beating them, I was disappointed.
I mean, that was-
Recently, right?
Ghanaian
Yeah,
World Cup
recently I was
qualifiers. But
surprised.
I think they underestimated us in Bamako. And we shocked them with that win over there. But coming to Accra,
But there was no way they could win.
it was a done deal for them.
So I want to quickly run through some of the key players in the Nigeria squad. We have Stanley Nwabali, who's probably going to be the keeper.
Okay.
We have someone like Calvin Bassey. We have Olaina. Unfortunately, is injured.
Yeah,
he's
he's
one of their best players, so I don't think he's going to be there. We have Semi Ajayi, who missed the penalty. He's also there. We have Frank Onyeka, Nathan Teller, who now plays for Nigeria. Yeah.
interesting.
Wilfred Ndidi is still out there doing his
Okay.
thing. You know, if you look at the forwards, countless. Lukman is there. Iwobi is there. Chukwueze is there. And Iheanacho is still a Nigerian. Moses Simon is there.
Simon.
Paul Onuachu. They have so many
Osimhen.
names. Taiwo Awoni. I don't think he's going to be there.
Is
I think
Boniface
he's
still
I think he's
around?
injured.
Oh.
Boniface is he's
Is he in the squad?
injured. I think he's injured. Yeah,
He's injured.
He's not in the squad.
Boniface is not going well for
And
him.
then also Osimhen is there as well.
Because at some
We also
point,
have the guy from
Nigeria had the
Wolves.
best strikers in
Yeah, in Africa.
Stolu in the team.
Oroko Dare is there too. So they have some players. They
They
have
have
them.
the players.
kind of
that
feels
they
It's
have.
like
about how do we put them
Put them
together.
Like, I don't know, like
Yes.
yeah, like
think they've passed-
Didi. Like, it just feels like like kind of like Senegal in my opinion. Anyways, like
In midfield, I think one of the Onyeka at the moment.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Onyeka,
yeah.
yeah.
But you see,
Onyeka.
it's
Brentford.
a similar thing with Ghana. Like
I was
we
about
also
to
have
say
the
this.
names.
no,
But
can I be honest? Ghana, if we're talking about squad talent in this in Africa, if Ghana was in it, I'll see Ghana like
Really?
yes,
Bro.
so that's what I'm saying. Like all
Interesting.
these teams,
Except I know they
young-
see
Af-
us.
Africa,
Our
right now,
players- our players are young
Africa,
players.
right now, Africa,
Yeah.
the big teams, all of us
All of
have
them, yeah.
talent. But who can use the talents well? Like who can put the players together
Yeah, but
to make a
me,
proper
I
team?
think it's a bit like it feels a bit still like it feels like players we saw 4 years ago and they are still
They're
like
still around.
they're still around and yeah we know their names. We haven't seen them do much outside of this. I
Yeah,
mean,
so-
Kalbasi is good, but like he plays for Fulham. Sometimes he does some weird stuff for Fulham.
Yeah.
Frank Onyeka, Brentford, he's like yeah,
He's
here
okay,
and there,
yeah.
here and there. Indeed, we've heard his name bare 10 years now. Still did the team side. Osimhen, we've seen him retire.
Hey,
Sometimes he
don't-
shows up.
we don't-
Sometimes
we don't accept that.
He does some weird
We
things.
don't accept
sure?
that.
Master, the AFCON in the
Osimhen-
World Cup qualifiers. Did you watch the match they played against Gabon?
Yeah,
You
but-
show us some chance. He
yeah.
pass. Say, hey, he
But
came.
he still got a hat trick.
But some intoms.
Osimhen is the shining star for Nigeria.
But so do you think this one Osimhen is going to show up?
I think they should treat him like how Egypt would treat Mo Salah.
They don't
Yes.
treat him like that.
But that's the issue, That's the issue with Nigeria because he is the key. You shouldn't be taking him off when you're
He's
not.
also a bit of an ego player. I've seen.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. He's
He
your
wants-
star
he wants-
player.
He also wants the team to play
Yeah.
around him. He
He's
wants
your
to
star player.
But he's also
I
doing some
mean,
weird things.
Because
I don't know.
Nigeria
the
haven't.
last AFCON was his form like. He didn't
No,
score.
but
He
he
was
scored.
like-
You
He
know, he
scored.
scored
He
some
scored like
goals.
2 goals or something like that.
One be.
Yeah.
Lukman was the guy. Lukman
but
was the
Lukman
man.
was the guy.
But
Yeah.
Osimhen was still like the focal point.
The thing is,
See,
he's dangerous.
even if he's not scoring,
Yeah, he's dangerous.
he's
He's
a
working
handful.
hard. He's doing
He's a
this.
handful.
So
and he
my
creates
point
space
is,
for the other players. Like
attacking
Lukman
wise,
and all
as a
those
coach, you need to pamper him.
Ferry doesn't
Not-
trust Osimhen.
Yeah, I can see
I've
that.
seen him do some weird things.
No, you have to
Even the
trust
World
him.
Cup. I look the way I was following Nigeria in this World Cup qualifiers. So the Gabon match, I was like, okay, cool. You've done something. And then the next match,
How
your
do
man
you
just,
something?
he just no, he hurt. Like he just, I don't know, was he injured? He just
They took
didn't
him
come
off
out.
No,
for the
so he
second
was
half.
injured. He came actually, and he on the game he was better than most of the players.
I saw they
And then
took him
they took him off.
Yeah.
Well,
He's also always fighting with the NFF.
eh,
Always
So
going
that's
on live.
going on live.
Because
the-
Leave him make a talk.
he doesn't take
Let me
nonsense.
make a talk.
He doesn't take nonsense. Osimhen doesn't take nonsense.
So I feel
mean,
with Nigeria, their first day in camp is very important.
yeah.
The situation,
They
how
need
the
to
environment
lock
is
in
gonna
back
be-
home before they
Yeah,
come.
like they need to make sure the players are comfortable before
Yeah.
they reach
Yeah.
Casablanca because
Yeah.
it can mess up.
but they're there. They have reached. I saw them today with
So,
their
Are they
kaftans.
happy? Do they look happy?
They were giving some peace sign and things like that. Some nonsense, actually. But can you ever tell with Niger? But yeah.
So like still on Nigeria. Let me see who's in their group again. Let's run through that quickly. I think we saw
North Africans, right? Zimbabwe.
Tunisia.
we had so it's
Tunisia,
Tanzania,
Tanzania.
and Uganda.
Tanzania, Tunisia,
Yeah.
Uganda.
Very tough.
Can they make
very
it out
tough.
of this group? Bear in mind that we have best third place teams as well. There's going to be is it 4 best third place teams going to the next round? Can Nigeria make it out of this group?
This is my bold prediction.
I
They
don't think
will be
make it.
fourth in the group.
Yeah, I don't think they'll
Nigeria.
make it out,
Hey.
I think there'll be that third. You know,
I mean, AFCON, we always need these stories
need
where
these
one
things.
big side
Yeah.
will have a
I don't think it will be
disappointment.
Nigeria because, like we said in the last AFCON, the players know how to just be like, okay, guys, you know what? Forget these federation guys. Let's lock in. Let's make it
no,
happen.
there's that part, but I feel like with this particular AFCON and in their group, right, you have the likes of Tanzania, who they are not going to be massive or anything, but this is their first time out there,
Yeah.
and they are going to. It's
They
like
want
Ghana.
to
in the
show
World Cup.
something, yeah.
And it comes down to when Ghana face teams like the Comoros and the Mozambiques.
Who wants it more?
No, those people, they are
Yeah.
just coming here for their draw.
Yeah,
or
for
some-
their
Yeah.
draw, and then they are
or
going to
some,
go hard.
Take points off you. That's all.
So that's where if you keep if you're not focusing and you don't keep your eye on the ball, they are going to definitely make sure you lose points.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
generally who wants it
But
more.
do you
Yeah.
think then that because now is a talent, like you're saying, who wants it more? But can they, because the talents, like we said, is one of the best in
100%,
Africa or at the AFCON.
Who, Nigeria?
It's
Yes.
like no,
Do you think they can just, someone like we mentioned, Osimhen or Lukman, just
exactly.
get
Carry
up
the
and
team
be
on his
like,
back.
100%. So that's where it comes in. I feel like if your star players show up on that day, it doesn't matter who you are, Tanzania, Uganda, they are going to make a mistake and that quality will show.
yeah.
But
But can they show enough times for them to?
that's where the question arises: Would the coach decide to take Osimhen off and keep So this is where
Honestly, right? Now money. Like we have to also start questioning maybe like
there's also that aspect.
motivation
Yes,
and
the
mentality.
motivation. Yeah.
We've seen how they've reacted to, and I get it, honestly.
I
I'm
agree
not
with you.
even bashing any player. I get that. But at the same time, like, that is kind of the point, right? Is that, like, can you put aside the money?
The
Like,
noise,
it
yeah.
really shouldn't be about the money in these international tournaments. Like Fabregas said, your bills, your salary is getting
But they
paid by your
don't-
club.
But they
Why
don't
are
make
you?
any money from the national team.
And yet they are pressing
They
for
kinda do.
their money.
You
Like,
see, I mean, yes, you make some bonuses if you win and stuff, but it's not the kind of money you're making from your
From
club.
your club,
I think
yeah.
I think it's sort of similar to the Ghana situation
Yes.
in 2014.
Yes,
But it's
yes.
It's
a
a
pride,
principle
it's a
thing.
pride
Yeah.
thing. and a
but again,
principle
like
thing.
now
Yeah.
you are supposed to be logged in. Like
Yeah.
it should be nothing else, right?
Yeah,
See,
but
that's important though, to be logged in. That's being patriotic. But you see, some of these they've been through this, and something like Ghana, they start asking for the money here. Oh.
Yeah, I know.
So
Like,
when it lingers and they get to the turn, Ghana, and at that point they knew that they have only one game.
yeah.
If they lose that game and they are
And they're kicked
eliminated,
out,
the money won't come.
and
I
there's,
get
and there's a history of the federation misusing the
Yes.
funds and
all
If
these
they lose
things,
that game
yeah.
and they're eliminated, the money won't come.
So
So,
when
they'll make sure that we
And the thing is,
here.
they get bad conditions
Yeah.
throughout all this.
like, like I remember like, with
The Nigerian
with
one,
Ghana
remember?
situation. I think there was a player was complaining about. I think it was Kevin Prince Watson that
Yeah.
the players all had to sit in economy and
Yeah.
then the officials were in
We're
first
sitting
class.
first class.
Mm.
And it's like we that we are coming to use our legs.
No, I get that. But at the same time, too.
They should be
Then
able to
that
put it
means
that way.
no, I'm not saying they should do. Like I'm not saying that anybody should not ask for their money, but you can't be thinking about that and at the same time tell me that you're fully focused on the tournament.
course
Like
not,
those
yeah.
two things. Again, it should never come to the situation where you should have to think about that.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
Yes,
That's the problem. Yeah,
But
shouldn't
it's
be.
that's the reality of African football. Like it
That's
doesn't
why
always
it's
play out.
The situation you said with Morocco earlier, like, they've
Eliminated all that.
the
So
noise.
yeah, that's the thing. You eliminate
We'll
all.
never
So,
think
I
about
think
that.
countries like South Africa, Morocco,
Yes.
Egypt, maybe
Management.
those issues are not.
and if you
Yes.
see the group they are in, those other countries, they
But
don't have that issue.
honestly, and this is purely from a Ghanaian perspective, the best times or the times we've done our best work
Excellent, yeah.
is times where like there are
We
no
were not
egos.
thinking
Nobody's
about
thinking about like
Yeah.
if the money come,
Exactly.
if it doesn't come to Charlie. Like we are just killing. And again, it is potentially exploitative because I know that some people will be sitting somewhere saying that, oh yeah, we know they will kill themselves because I know ACN actually
Yeah.
destroyed his career for Ghana.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And many
2010.
others.
Yeah,
Many others.
and many others. But at the end of the day, it's about the pride, right? Like it's like national service. Like
I beg.
Eh,
No.
but
It's like
Farid,
that's
it's
how it's
pride,
used.
but
No,
also,
no, no.
Farid,
but
you see-
also at what points do you stop? Like maybe first few times, okay, let me just do it for
Then
pride.
I don't think you
but
can
they're
win a
taking
tournament.
advantage of you.
Farid, if these boys look at their life and then they look at players like, let's say for Ghana, if you look at people like
Yeah.
our old players, I don't mention names, and you look at their life now,
Uh-huh.
would you want to be in that situation?
I get
Because
that.
now they are asking the government to give them
To
some
support.
money.
Yes,
You
yes,
don't want
I
to
get
be in
that.
situation.
100%.
So now take it now.
But I don't think you can win a tournament with that kind of mindset. Maybe
No,
that's
I
just
agree
me.
with you. Though.
Unfortunately for
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
I agree with
There's
you.
no- I'm not saying there's a
And-
right way to go.
It is what it is.
That's
That's
the,
what-
No,
that's
but
the
you see,
situation we're
this
in.
is
yeah.
where Nigeria is going
And I
to
think
have to
that
do
is
this. Yes.
what's happening. Like right now,
Yeah.
Nigeria is in that situation.
that situation.
And
then
then
you
it's
see-
peculiar to our side of the world.
And
Yeah,
the thing is,
yeah.
the interesting thing is, the players who do not even need this $30,000,
Are the ones-
$40,000 are the ones who are
Yeah.
like fighting.
Yes.
Like
It's a principle
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
like
a principle thing.
Our
They-
team, you know who was leading that?
Yeah.
Asamoah
But you know,
Muntari,
Asamoah was
those
paying
guys.
flights for his
For
Yeah,
the boys,
yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, unfortunately, that's it's peculiarly a West African thing. I don't know. It doesn't
need to get
really
our
happen
things
in the
together,
Other
basically.
sides of Africa, but West
Yeah.
Africa. in
But
particular.
I just brought this up because you mentioned it's a motivation. Like, like you have
motivation
to
thing,
question
yeah.
where Nigeria's mindset is at because
Yes.
they've just been through that.
Yes.
They didn't manage to qualify for the World
For the
Cup.
World Cup.
It must have been crashing because then like
Because it throws you off. I
even
mean,
before
Completely.
the game was played, like Nigerian fans were so upset because they're
Yeah.
like, this is not going to help us,
Yeah.
and truly didn't help them. So heading into this is like, okay, now where's your mindset at? Because now the players know that this is a possibility.
Yeah.
How are they going to start even thinking about or coping with situations like that? I think that'll play a very big factor in whether or not they reach the final, in my opinion, anyways. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't think Nigeria will make it anywhere near
Yeah,
the
I
final
think
this time.
Just based on the motivation factor, they'll struggle a bit.
Yeah, I
because
think so.
The
I
likes
want,
of
I want to
Uganda,
see them in their first game. I want to see their
and
attitude in
Tanzania.
the first
I
game.
think that will tell us a
Yeah.
lot. That will tell us a
Because
lot.
Ivory Coast last year, it was just Takashi.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything.
There was no
beyond-
tactics or
They
nothing
sacked
like
the
that.
coach,
too.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
yeah.
It was just Takashi. Like,
was
because-
Because it was just spirit that they took.
Man, we
And
have
that's
to-
the AFCON for me. Like
Yeah,
you want to see those
Even
things.
Even
Yeah.
with your talent,
You
you
still have to-
high spirit.
And you see it with most of the top teams with you say quality players. When they come to AFCON, after a few games, you realize that no, we are playing African football now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not tactics. It's
You
not.
don't see beautiful football.
Yeah,
it's
it's
run,
African
shoot,
football now,
oh,
you know?
long range shots and all.
And you get to see all those funny gimmicks and pour me water and all those things.
Yeah.
And that.
Tell
So
Eric Shell.
So guys, remember we are talking not just among ourselves, we're talking to you as well. So there's a chat.
Yes.
Please drop your comments in there. Someone says it's a nice stream and a warm discussion, and someone also says they love our conversation. So thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for
guys.
watching. Thank you so much
Bring them up.
for speaking to
Thank
us. Keep dropping it in the chat. Remember to like and subscribe and share as well. So I want to bring up a topic we touched on it earlier. Victor Osimhen, is he the best? I don't even want to say the best striker. Is he the best African player now, or is he the best player at the AFCON? Let's focus on players at the AFCON. Is Victor Osimhen the best player at AFCON right now, based on what we've seen so far this season?
I'll leave my fellow pandas pass it around, but we get to me.
I'll
and I'll
start
tell
with
you.
Kiki. What do you think?
wow, I'd say Mo Salah.
Mo Salah.
Yes,
Mm.
yeah, best African player
I
now.
don't think Arne Slot agrees. Or Carragher.
Is Osimhen close to the best?
Yes,
Really?
yes,
Oh, interesting. Why do you say that?
because I feel like the currency for football is goals, and he delivers.
But who does he deliver for?
Wherever he goes, he delivers. Because
Wherever he goes.
scoring goal will not be easy matter.
It's actually, is he the top goal scorer for Nigeria ever? I'm actually curious to find out.
I think it's close. Yeah, I think it's very
he's
close.
almost there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Who
think
will
it's
be top?
close.
Obafemi
Let me
Martins.
check. No, Martins is
Yakubu.
not part.
Yeah, but all those
There's
guys,
Maybe
they didn't
Kanu,
bang.
yeah.
Them ones.
But he's been bagging. He's been playing for a while now.
Yeah.
And he's been bagging. So
It could be him,
he's
though.
been
It could
delivering.
be him.
Right?
I think he's very close though.
I don't know. He's been apparently. I'm here. He's delivering. I'm here. He's doing things for Nigeria. I mean, I've not seen it
So-
People are telling me-
Osimhen is second all time.
Wow.
Behind
That's-
Rashidi Yekini.
Yekini.
Wow.
So he's
That's
only
impressive.
Six, he's only
eh?
6 goals
I take it
behind.
back. I'm sorry.
Who's
Yeah.
behind Osimhen?
Shegun Odegbami,
Odegbami.
and then after him is Yakubu. So
How many
Wow.
goals does he have for Nigeria? Does it say?
70s.
31,
31. And how many does the top goal scorer?
37. So he's just 6 goals
He's
behind.
not-
He-
and
You
he
think this
definitely-
AFCON you will pass that one?
Oh, not this
Oh,
Afcon.
not
Maybe
this AFCON,
but
not
this
definitely by
AFCon.
the end of
Definitely.
by the end of
He'll be
2026.
Nigeria's
He
top
can-
goal
he
scorer.
can.
By the end of
By the end of
2026.
2026.
It's not even
Yeah,
I think
more
he will. Yeah, I
qualifies.
think he will.
Yeah,
More
by
qualifies to
2026.
play.
Yeah,
I think he will. I
Yeah.
think he will.
Yo.
So
So
okay.
he's on his way to be
Yeah.
Nigeria's greatest
Yeah.
goal scorer.
And the guy, it's clear. He
This
delivers.
Afcon, he needs like 3 or 4.
And I think he will deliver for Nigeria if
This-
they put their faith in him.
Mm.
If they decide to, act funny.
If the team plays for him,
Yeah.
yeah, I think he has.
Because he doesn't need much.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. He doesn't need much. And he will deliver a goal. So,
Jesse and say, why you
I mean the jersey. You see what I've written at the back of the jersey. That's
yeah,
why.
guys, he has a surprise for you.
We are doing agenda, serious agenda, but not to deter you.
Yeah,
Nigeria, we love you. Why? There's no hits, all of.
But that your question got me thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, usually the
No
best
questions.
player in the AFCON is very clear.
Uh-huh.
But this
Usually,
time,
it's a little.
it's all over.
It's a bit,
more-
yeah.
So who do you think will be the best player? You said Mo Salah.
I think it's Mo Salah currently.
Okay,
Yes.
he's the best player in
Yeah.
AFCON. Who do you think is the best player in the AFCON?
this Afcon.
Not who will win. I mean, we'll get to that conversation of who will win best player. But as things stand now,
As-
who is the best player currently before a ball has been
Form, in
kicked?
terms of form, okay, we have to look at their clubs.
Brian Mbeumo Deo.
Give me the
Oh,
options.
wow.
Mbeumo is
Brian
there.
Mbeumo
Yeah,
Hakimi is there. He's actually reigning African best.
African best.
We have,
Easy, no?
I mean, on paper.
But you see what I mean, no? It's a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Salah
yeah.
was in that conversation. We know Osimhen was
You have
actually in that
Osimhen as
conversation.
well.
Lukman is the past
Will you say Mane?
I think
champion.
I don't
it
know.
will be. He doesn't score goals, but he's been very good for.
Lukman?
Lukman has
He
started
will be.
since Lukman
He will
started
be.
playing games. He looks very sharp.
No,
Since they
Lukman.
changed their manager.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at
Lukman
Atalanta.
is-
They have
And
a.
that's
sure.
but Lukman playing games is a problem for our own Kamaldeen because they have the same position as Atalanta. Yeah, but anyway,
Let's
because
see.
Kamaldeen came to the club because the coach
Anyway,
is from
now he has
Southampton.
time to play.
Yeah,
Yeah, now it's his time, yeah.
It's true. Now Kamaldeen.
Now he has time to play. He should show himself.
Yeah. So I mean, so
So
I think it's also
Before you get into it, somebody's asking, why are we wearing these colors? Are they country colors? Yes, these are Nigeria's colors. It is
Yeah.
green and white for Womo Niger, and obviously this is Ghana's colors.
Yeah.
Red and then yellow as well.
Yeah.
We
But
just kind of finished off Nigeria, red,
Yeah.
yellow, and green.
I know, right? It's already- that's a Ghana
We just
flag
finished
right
But
there.
yeah, sorry to cut you off. You can
Yeah.
get back to that.
So I mean, I just wanted us to go on and finalize. Like, so who do you think is the best player?
I would
in
say
Africa
Mo
right now?
Salah, 100%.
I'm still.
From
I think.
last year to recently, with what he has shown now, go with Mo Salah definitely.
Did
Still
you
Mo
say
Salah.
who? You said Hakimi.
No, I'm not mentioning.
He hasn't
I'm not
mentioned
Yeah, reigning best until he has to be.
I said, I mean, reigning best. It has to be him. But if we are looking at on form, players on form, right?
Yeah.
Amad
Who else
Diallo.
is there? Amad Diallo.
Hey,
Yes.
hey,
Amad Diallo.
No, big shout out, big shout out.
Nice.
Big shout
Yeah,
out.
but-
Amad
yeah.
Big shout out.
So for me, I want to look at it this way: if you had a game for your life, right,
Mhm.
and you had to pick one player, one African player, to join your team
They've said something powerful.
to make you win, which player are you picking today?
Wow.
For me, it's Osimhen.
All
bro.
of them. No
I would
good.
pick Osimhen.
I'll pick Osimhen.
Yeah,
Would you actually?
I would.
Why
Pick one African
though?
player to join my team.
Yes.
Yeah, like save your life.
To
If
win
they-
the
if
game.
they lose, you die. If you win,
Oh, Mo Salah.
really today.
No, he's saying right now,
Like
right
today,
now,
today.
right
Oh,
now.
the
it's
match
an
is
clause
today.
that's not making him enjoy football. It's still Salah.
Now today
But it's not the same
today-
as Loss was there last season with him when he
Because he
broke all
was
the
playing
records.
for him. Now Egypt
Now,
will
now
play
he's
for
playing for a
him.
different person, though.
Now they're playing for Vets.
Today Osimhen. What does today Osimhen?
So what do you think?
No, the thing with Osimhen is he delivers,
Mm.
and I can't take that away from any striker.
Do you know? I don't know. What I'm
It's
thinking.
like
of.
Haaland. It's like you complain about Haaland doesn't do skill or that, but
Mhm.
he's scoring. That's all.
I don't know why I'm thinking of Brian. The only person I can imagine is Brian Mbeumo. I've actually been very
Really?
impressed with Brian Mbeumo. Yeah,
I have been too. I think he's
He's doing well,
he's
he's
very
doing well.
dangerous.
Don't
He's
worry.
very sharp.
Yeah.
He's not easy to defend against, so I'll
So
put him.
I'm giving it
he's
to him.
up
I know it's
there
a
too.
weird shout, but yeah, because I don't like. I mean, I know I love Salah, Egypt to win, but we have to also admit that he's been a bit off in recent games. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'll give it to Brian Mbeumo.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to move on to my next
Mm.
question. This is also about Nigeria.
Okay.
So of all their players, minus Osimhen, I feel like that's the easy answer. The only way Nigeria can win this AFCON is if this player shows up. Which player is that? Minus Osimhen.
Look, man.
Lookman. For you, who do you think?
Stanley Nwabali.
The mistakes he was doing.
He has to try. No, because honestly, right, one of the major reasons why Nigeria actually made it to the AFCON final last year was him.
Was him,
You
yeah.
understand?
Yeah, he was great.
But as you said, the form of last AFCON.
So if he doesn't do well, then but like Nigeria will score 20. If
Nwabali.
Nwabali,
But
because
don't you think maybe they need somebody in the midfield to be pulling the strings?
I
Like,
don't
to
think they
keep
have.
things,
yeah,
things
stable,
ticking?
yeah.
Their midfield too is Onyeka and Ndidi. So
Yeah,
I mean, Iwobi plays midfield.
Yeah, it will be now.
So that guy be winger.
Iwobi just does
field winger.
anything in Nigeria.
Honestly,
actually.
Nigeria's defense is not fantastic. They are missing out on their starting right back. Their centre backs are a bit iffy.
Yeah.
So I think a lot will be on the
They need
shoulders of
defenders.
Nwabali to do some.
That's a
some
good
work.
point, actually. The
So-
defense is not so good, huh?
Yeah,
Now that I
Nigeria is
look at
top heavy, top and middle. So if they are going to actually have a good tournament, I think
Keeper has to have a good form.
Nwabali for try. Otherwise, it will be hard. And you, who for shine for Niger?
Niger, Lukman
Lukman
has a lot to prove.
Yeah.
I mean, from how he struggled at club
Yeah.
football, he's now gotten the chance to show himself. But I think Lukman,
winning African best and
winning
then
African best.
with what he's going
the
now,
last
yeah.
tournament, he needs to show himself.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm going for my man Iwobi.
Arsenal.
No, but like putting the Arsenal bias aside, I think when you watch him sometimes for Fulham and sometimes for Nigeria,
Yes.
like it depends on who the coach is. He has this ability to control the game.
And also pull the team forward.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
which is
he's
what I've
very,
seen, yeah.
he has very quick feet first
Yeah.
of all, and he has a pass. Like he can spot the
Yes.
pass and he can play a
Yes,
good pass. I
yes,
think if you
yes,
have someone
yes.
like that playing some good passes into Lukman
Yeah.
and then into
The strikers, yeah.
as well, like Osimhen, he can make something happen.
I give him credit for that
So
because
if he's not playing well, you notice that Nigeria are not
They-
like
they
the
suffer a bit.
progression from
From-
defense to attack is a little
Very
you
good
know.
point.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I
I
think
agree
it'll be
with
very
you on that.
important for them as well. Also in Didi as well. The midfield, the whole
should be
midfield,
key for
they
Nigeria.
often
no?
don't have a
Just don't
midfielder
think they
sticking.
have it. Indeed, it's just
Nigeria,
well.
they've always
Yeah,
struggled
usually the
with
midfield
Yeah.
is not
Who's
not
there
ticking.
right now?
Ndidi
Onyeka
and
Ndidi,
Onyeka.
Onyeka, Iwobi.
Iwobi.
I think those are the
But
main
that
three.
the Crystal Palace guy Uche, they didn't take him.
I don't know.
I think
Kaluchi,
he- I
that guy
think
that
he-
came from
Yeah.
Getafe.
Yeah, I think
is he
he's-
there?
I'll have to check. But I
'Cause
mean,
he has some skills, huh?
let's see what happens with Nigeria.
Yeah, let's see.
I think they need a lot of players to turn up.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
they're a big
it's
team to
gonna
look
go
out
left.
for.
It's gonna go left.
What's their name? The Eagles?
Super
The
Eagles.
Super Eagles.
Mhm. So I want to now bring up another conversation. Osimhen is, unfortunately for you, Mr. Osimhen, you are one of the best players in Africa. So we'll talk about you.
We'll talk about you.
So we're still on Nigeria.
No, this
If
is
you like,
now-
go and do
We
live.
are on the
We are here
comparing,
to which we go
yes.
do live, eh?
They are live right now.
We have about 20 minutes to wrap up. So
All right.
let's see. So Osimhen, Mane, Salah. Who is more important to their team? Who's carrying their team the
Oh,
most?
it's easy. Salah, obviously.
Really?
There's just not enough diversity of talents in Egypt. Unfortunately, I know we talked about there being like good cohesion and good chemistry.
Yes.
Umar Mamouche is also a very important player, but like Salah is their good. Salah is their Messi. So I think
Oh,
I mean
he's not
Osimhen.
their Messi.
He's what is there? Oh,
It's their
Egypt.
Messi.
No. Egypt have had too many. Okay, you mean today?
Today,
Okay,
he's the man they look to.
Okay,
They will
fair.
die for this man.
I thought you meant all time.
No. I mean, ABOUTGH means it's me, my
Yeah.
personal good. Africa. Yeah.
I like
But
that.
yeah, Charlie. So I think Salah is the one. I know you say Osimhen because
But I will say Salah is closing in on number one all time for Egypt. He
For
has
Egypt,
60 goals and he's behind the great Hossam Hassan.
Oh, wow.
9 goals behind. So
It'll
get-
take him
he's
some
probably-
time, but
he's
you
probably
get there.
gonna-
You
he's
get
probably
there.
gonna do it.
You
He's
get there.
probably
You
gonna
get
do
there.
it.
You get there.
Oh, it's
So,
not Pastor Sama
we are talking about legends here, you know.
So what was the question? Was it was Osimhen, Salah?
Osimhen, Mane,
Mane
and Salah.
I think
Wow.
Mane for me.
And
is
Mane
not-
Trim.
Who will be the best
Who
player in
is
this
most
tournament?
important for their team?
Yes.
Honestly, it will be Osimhen, yeah? You know I'll say Osimhen.
Salah.
No, obviously Salah.
Osimhen is okay. So now let's compare Salah and Osimhen.
Exactly.
So Mane,
Mane
did-
is
No,
Salah.
Mane, let's
But
leave Mane for now.
guys, Senegal's all time.
No, but then
All time
It's-
scoring
it's
list.
Mane.
today. I don't even know if you start. If
Yeah,
it doesn't
like,
start,
just
like
Kamara,
crazy.
there's Diouf and all them.
No, let me tell you this. Let me just do top 5. So basically, from 11th to the player who's 11th, Mamdouf, interestingly, has 10 goals. The player who's second has 18 goals. Sadio Mane is first with guess how many?
Like 60 something.
50 goals.
that's
The
something
difference
I-
between second
I
and
was,
first.
so I was about to touch on that because you were
almost
like,
30
oh,
goals. 32
Them
goals.
Mane is
No,
really,
Mane
yes,
is a
yes,
baller.
yes.
I used to pick Mane over Salah at Liverpool.
Now, I know that. That's as for that.
So-
I support you with that. Too,
Yeah.
but
Because
I'm saying, I
Mane
didn't know that he
has
has so many
won-
goals in the
he has
national team.
won
No,
the
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 AFCON.
AFCON
AFCON.
for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So put some respect.
No,
Put some respect.
He's a has-been.
We can't just throw him out.
He
He's a
can't
has-been.
do.
He's a
Salah
has-been.
now
Let
he
me-
can't
let
do.
me- you can't throw him out.
Yeah, you can't
because
throw him out.
Samojan's best times for Ghana was when he was in UAE.
Yes.
Yeah, but now this man grew. As much when he grew, he wasn't
Did
doing
you hear what
it. He used to come and
the
get
Senegal?
some.
The Senegal.
Hey!
Do you hear what the Senegal coach said?
The malaria goal he
go.
scored in the AFCON.
But that don't go.
Do you hear what the Senegal coach said? He said, I can't quote him 100%, but he said, Mane will leave the team when he wants to leave the team.
We down there.
Ask him that,
Down
will he
there,
play?
yeah.
Down there, it's like Ronaldo in Portugal.
Charlie,
Yeah.
I can't remove this guy.
Relax. So are you going to say that Ronaldo is the Portugal's most important player?
Oh, he is not.
100%.
So it's the same thing. Mane
No,
is
but
like
we're saying,
he's
like-
done so much for Senegal, they cannot dare do it because of the backlash.
So, I mean, okay.
But if the chips are down and they are looking for
Yeah, but
something
Mane
special
is
in
not
Senegal,
bad.
they won't pass Mane.
Oh no, they will
They'll
have
give
to.
it to somebody else.
They'll
Trust.
go through Mane.
The amount of talent.
Oh no, they'll go through Mane.
I think if Jackson would take him Mane.
So at this point, I would say Mane and Salah are on the same. Except the only difference is Mane has won it, so there's not much pressure.
Salah is still playing at the top level.
But he hasn't won
Yes,
it.
but he hasn't won it.
Words-
But you know the teammates, they respect money in that team.
No,
They know money.
Charlie,
Money is
Mane.
their boss.
You know, at this moment when they are down and they need a goal, I can tell you that Mane will be
Sadio.
able to dribble,
Yeah.
cut inside, and do what he does.
Huh?
Oh, Mane will be able to do it.
Sadio
100%.
M.
Oh yeah.
Hey, but see that in Chewu.
Oh, he'll be able to
Even
do
for
it.
the Saudi cry, he
That one there's true. He has to serve his boss now.
they shoot
Ah,
more for the
he has to serve his boss. You know?
money for Saudi. What did they do?
His boss is there. He has to
That's
serve.
why-
But you
Better
know
side.
that senior man. is
senior man
Senior
there. You can't come
have you
and
seen what
do-
Benzema went through. Benzema became the world best after senior
Right
man
after,
left.
bro. And Benzema, we all knew it. We could all see like
Yeah,
Charlie
senior
Benzema
man.
before now.
So
So
you
if
don't
senior
pass
man
to
did,
him.
yeah.
So Charlie.
When I was Greenwood and Rashford.
No.
I
But you
know
know, give him for buying cry. Your man would sit. I think his best days are behind him.
That buying move.
No, buying was a
too
bad
late,
move.
you know,
Yeah, it was a bad move in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
He was just tired with Liverpool. He had
just to
to go.
dip into the chat again, Samuel Kwarteng is saying he would take Sarr of Crystal Palace as the best player
Who are the two?
At the moment,
in the
yeah.
AFCON.
I think
yeah.
in terms of like
Yeah.
importance to the team, like Mane
At the
has
moment.
done great things. So, but
Yeah.
like I think sometimes we just glamorize some of these legends. Like their time was there, their time was good, their time has passed. Let's move on. There's good
But
talent.
Salah's time
now.
hasn't passed.
Salah's time has not passed. Salah was, I mean, somebody said it recently. He's the reigning PFA player of the year. Why would they put disrespect on this man's name? Like,
Oh, it's not disrespect.
it's the reigning. Like, and you say he was
Yeah.
last 2 years or something. He is the reigning PFA player of the year. Somebody's
So
so
it's too
playing in
early-
Saudi.
It's too early to say that he's washed.
not even
'Cause-
half
No,
a
Salah's
season.
not washed.
No, Salah.
100%.
Yeah, I don't think-
Salah's
I don't
not
think-
washed.
I don't
feel
think
like
he's washed at
it's
all.
club problems.
Yeah.
Club issues. We all know.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
happens. It happens to the best.
Why he's
Yeah.
not. They don't form this.
Putting all that aside, I feel like Salah's a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Look, he
Yeah.
was in a Ballon d'Or conversation. He was the second best
In fact,
African
I feel
player.
like he should have won the Ballon d'Or last year. And
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
I didn't
But
see
that's a
Mane in
different-
that list of African players. When they put the podium, where was Mane?
Mane has been
Mane
around.
was there.
No, I mean last year. We're talking about now. If you want somebody who's
you
well
mean
off the
African
team.
best? Oh, okay.
What was he? He
But
was
Mane has still been around before.
around
He's
way.
been there
At that
before.
times, a chum. What's a chum?
No,
But
but
yeah, I guess you with Salah.
I see,
Salah,
yeah.
Salah has a lot to prove. He
Yeah.
needs to show. He has to show his. And I
also-
think he's not going back to Liverpool or after this tournament.
He
That's
played. He
what-
played the last match. And he was smiling. He was.
Are you serious?
He was smiling.
I feel like he wants
can't
to
be
use
his
this
last
to show
match.
them that, you
I
know,
mean, yeah,
I'm not
there are
washed.
rumors that he's not going back because he went and they were singing his name and he was
Clapping.
It seemed like a goodbye.
Like,
Charlie.
But
he
we've
did
seen
an-
him do
give
that
an
a number of
assist.
times.
Yes.
So
Don't mind me staying.
We
He's
don't
not
know.
going
The
to
AFCON
will decide everything.
decide
for him.
what-
We'll
He'll
see
cool
what
his heart.
happens.
Because-
I think he just wants to forget about Liverpool. play
If
the
he's
AFCON.
leaving Liverpool, where is he
And
going?
if he wins the AFCON, there's no
He has
way
to go Saudi.
and his slot can play him.
So, guys, I have another question for you. Once we get to the knockout stages and we have the teams that are in the business end of the tournament, who is going to be able to handle the pressure the best? Because now this crunch time,
Knockout
you might
stages.
get to penalties. You know, every goal matters. Every mistake means more.
I feel like Morocco.
One team that would do
And I was
it.
going to say with that one, the North Africans, they know
Yeah,
how to
they
do-
know how
they
to-
can take
yeah.
you to extra
Yeah.
time, and they are ready for penalties.
They don't care.
because they know penalties.
Exactly.
They can stand the pressure.
Yeah.
And North Africans
Yeah.
know how to do this thing when
Yeah.
they play. Egypt does that so
Egypt's-
easily. They know the game is difficult, but they'll push you, contain
Yeah.
the game, and they'll take you to penalties.
Penalties.
And they'll win the game.
But you see, you were also saying something earlier in the conversation that you don't know how Morocco are going to deal with this home support and the pressure that's on
It's-
them.
it to be there
Host
for
and win
them.
no busy.
No,
it's
Go
not
ask
easy
France.
at all.
Host and
Go
win
ask
no
Ghana.
busy. Go ask Ghana. Host and win no busy.
No be
So
easy at all.
we'll see. I actually think South Africa will actually have a very good
tournament.
because
yeah.
honestly, I looked at South Africa's World Cup qualification.
It was smooth.
They had to go through a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Points deduction. all of the stress.
That mistake there, they need to punish whoever made that mistake.
And they still managed to hold their nerve and get through. I feel like they've shown that they have matured. Hugo Bruce has done an excellent job with this side.
On this concern, Hugo Bruce, he's won it before Cameroon.
Yeah, exactly. So I think he's going to actually and this is the same team that went to the semi-finals last year. I think they are going to be able to hold their nerve a lot better.
Surprise us.
Yeah, we're not even surprised. Like we are expecting it from them, and I think they are going to be able to live up to it.
People don't rate them like that, you know.
Really? No, because they've been gone for so long. But I feel like Bafana is coming back.
South Africa.
Do you know when I knew they were back? Do you remember 2022? The way they stress we.
Yes, I remember that.
They were in our group.
Yeah, we thought we were going to beat them. Charlie, we went to win the penalty.
Exactly, they pushed us to them.
They said that when we go to the AFCON,
we'll see. We'll lose. Charlie, we need big.
But they pushed because we all knew South Africa there.
Like so many coaches have cared that Central African Republic coach also said that Ghana will be eliminated the same way we were eliminated in the last AFCON. True.
Boss, why? What to do? Make no do so. We beg you.
We beg you guys.
So in the same vein, who will collapse when the pressure comes on? Who will fall?
Say it with me.
Side?
No. Niger. They don't like pressure.
Niger is there where it can happen to them. Ivory Coast too can happen to Ivory Coast.
Yeah, Ivory Coast. Honestly, we've not talked about Ivory Coast a lot there, but the way they are moving, it can be one of the most.
South Africa.
No. I think South Africa.
With no pressure.
No, they're in a good spot now. Even with the team, you can see everything.
They are too good, too composed.
My thing with South Africa is it's one of those countries. I mean, most of the African countries, but back home.
The expectation is high.
Expectation is always high for them.
You have to always take that into consideration.
That's what I'm saying. Look at their World Cup. Did they lose a match in World Cup qualifying?
Barely.
I don't think they did. And they faced the likes of Nigeria,
top teams,
Rwanda, Benin. Like these were tough challenges.
I really want to see what they'll do.
But Nigeria, as for Nigeria,
yeah, I think everybody wants to see that.
See, I tell you, Ivory Coast they go fit come on them group stage. Like,
no, but you see how everything is quiet about Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
That's what they like them, you know.
So we have
about, I feel like Cameroon is.
Actually, Cameroon too.
They have some things on their shoulders.
Yeah. They can crumble.
Yeah.
So we have 10 minutes to end the stream. Once again, guys, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Talk.
In the chat as well.
ABOUTGH.
We have someone saying when it comes to Mane's energy, it is different.
Yeah.
And when it comes to AFCON, Mane and Salah by all means will always be part of the top players. So that's 100%. What someone said.
I remember last AFCON they were not too.
Yes. But speaking of top players, let's make our final predictions. So
all right.
We are going to go through this list. We have the AFCON winner, we have surprise exits, Golden Boots winner, and our best young player. So let's start with it. I think we already touched on the AFCON winner, but let's do it again for the stream. AFCON winner.
I'm going to still.
Maybe your mind has changed
after this conversation. Your mind should have changed. You say Ivory Coast.
I'll say host and win.
Morocco.
I'm going for Senegal.
Egypt. Mo Salah.
Morocco again.
Okay. Host and win.
So what's going to be the surprise exits? My own is not a surprise.
Yeah, it's not a surprise.
Cameroon.
Oh,
it's not. I will not be surprised when it happens.
Yeah, my team, Niger.
So I don't know.
For me, the champions, Ivory Coast.
Surprise exit. Yeah. Me, it will be Nigeria. Honestly, like bottom of the group is 0 points or 1 point.
You met Nigeria.
Oh yeah, man. When it takes the name one and then the step one and next off, we'll show you. This AFCON you go, they can't have streets.
What about you?
Surprise, Egypt.
Hey, Bozu.
Wow.
Salah,
that would be a surprise.
Yeah, so he can go and face Liverpool. He can make them finish the mama.
That would be bad for him, you know. Somebody
you need it, sir.
For Sky Sports.
They will catch him.
That would be a big spanner. So guys, watch out.
And he couldn't even win it.
He couldn't even win it. Jamie Carragher go enjoy it.
Oh man. So Golden Boots winner. Who are we looking at? Golden Boots winner.
I know who you will say.
Osimhen.
I don't think it's Osimhen.
Actually, to be fair, which other striker?
I feel like it will be like last year.
Someone we don't know, right?
It will be something like that.
I feel like Brahim Diaz.
Wow. Yeah, from his form.
It could be him, yeah.
From his form, yeah.
I want to go with
national, like host. Bro, the host team they cannot leave early.
Look,
the tournament has ended.
I'm gonna say Nicolas Jackson.
Yeah. You know what?
Why I like that. No, true. Because this could actually also be his tournament.
Yeah, you never
Nicolas
know.
Jackson.
Yeah. Senegal they go start them.
That's a good point.
They get
they get niggas. So, but I think
Vincent Aboubakar.
If he shows up,
he will play and he will overtake somebody and he will win.
No, but if he plays, that's a good one.
Yeah, he's there.
He's a striker. Yeah, he's a striker.
If they will remove them, he will score 3 in the last match.
He's a striker.
You understand?
I like that.
So, and then best young player.
This one's a tricky one for me because in this tournament, I'm looking to see the new crop of African talented players. So
That's
that's what I'll be
exciting.
looking at.
Is Brahim Diaz still a young player?
I wouldn't put him in that
No, right now
category.
he's
No,
past-
right now he's at
Yeah,
his,
who's young? I was thinking,
Yeah,
who's
so right now
young?
I need to
The
see.
Senegal guy at PSG, what's his name?
Mbaye.
Mbaye, okay.
Mbaye. He's there. India, Imal India.
Iliman
India,
Ndiaye.
yeah, as
How
well.
old is he? Cry? He's like
He's like 24.
Yeah,
He's like 20.
He looks old, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
India is good. Oh,
Because
okay,
he's earned his stripes in the lower leagues and things.
I'd have said that
There's
Saturday,
there's
but
this
he's
guy
not
Ben Seguir at say Leverkusen or something. One of these teams. Morocco.
For Morocco.
There's
How
this
old
guy,
is Diatta?
Crepin Diatta. Oh, Diatta right now is
He's
old.
old,
He's old.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's been around
He's
for
been
long.
around, yeah.
So
And
this is what I'm looking out for to see.
How old is Kanous? El Kanous, the guy that was at Leicester.
Leicester,
He's
no?
moved. He's moved somewhere.
Okay, he would. Yeah, okay.
El
Yeah,
Kanous.
yeah,
El
Al-Khalous.
Kanous is
You're right.
Ah.
around.
Did they call up Noah Sadiki?
Yes.
Yeah,
DRC called Sadiki.
Sadiki is
too
my
also
pick.
there.
Yeah, Sadiki is my pick.
Oh, that guy's good.
Yeah, Sunderland.
Sadiki is
Yeah,
there.
Noah Sadiki
That guy
is
is
my
good.
pick.
Sadiki.
DR Congo will do things. So did you see them
Yeah, they have
World
a-
Cup qualifiers?
they have a good
They
team.
are
They have a
low.
good
No, but it's good to
dark
see them
horse.
back. You know,
Yeah.
they've
DRC,
already.
they have a good team.
Yeah.
They have a
yeah,
good team.
Yeah. Okay, and then I mean we didn't mention this. I didn't mention this before, but dark horse, who will surprise everybody? Who can come out of the shadows
I'll
and win the
say
One
tournament?
team I haven't
SA.
mentioned. You said SA.
SA,
I
yeah.
also want to say
Who
SA.
do you want to say?
Tanzania.
Tanzania. You
Wow.
said SA.
SA.
I'm saying Sudan.
Okay.
Let's
Coach
go.
Kwesi Appiah. Hey,
Precious.
how have we gone this whole thing? We haven't
No,
mentioned.
but shout out
Shout out,
to Sudan,
shout out,
though.
shout out,
Because
shout
they
out.
have some conflicts going on at home
yeah,
in their
they've
stadium.
never trained at home. They've
Yeah.
been playing they've been
All their
playing
games
outside.
are
Saturday.
away.
Yeah. Let's see their grouping for. I'm
Yeah.
like, let's see how well they can do in this
Sudan,
tournament. Because
Sudan-
Charlie,
Sudan have Algeria, Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea.
It's not an easy group. Bro.
So
because
it's
we haven't
not
even mentioned
an easy
Algeria. Algeria too is there.
And
oh.
even Burkina Faso, like
Burkina Faso.
Africa, like
Yeah.
all the teams.
Sudan will shock.
And
If you
how's
don't take
Ghana
time-
not there?
Oh,
I said Sudan was in our group.
Gabon is there.
Yeah, Sudan took us out. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
But I think
Sudan and Angola.
I would say the group of death is Group F. It has Cameroon, Gabon, Ivory Coast, and Mozambique.
Yeah,
Gabon,
that's a
So
strong group.
tough group.
Mozambique, the
Ronaldo.
when
That's
our
a
people.
tough
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Charlie.
when our people.
They are there again, and we didn't go.
We didn't go.
Yeah, Semo.
We should
It's
have
not
first.
easy.
Please,
Be crazy. eh?
Bra Richie. We did
So
for
we
you.
have
eh.
about 5 minutes.
So that's the
to
group
wrap
of
up
death,
this
no?
show.
That's a group of death.
Yeah.
Yeah, Group F. Group
And
F
that's
is
Ivory
hot.
Coast and Cameroon.
But actually, why didn't we touch on Algeria? Why, are you guys not expecting anything about
I
Algeria?
mean, Mahrez, you know, the thing is,
Somebody
The
said
way I-
Mahrez
the
play
way
the
I talk-
tournament.
the way
oh.
I'm talking about
Mane, we didn't want
That's
you
how
to bring
we-
that.
That's how we see Mahrez like that.
We don't want you
Yeah,
to
yeah,
bring
Because
that.
you were
disrespect
saying
to
who is
Mahrez.
most important for their team. I think Mahrez is in with a good shout as a player who is most important for his
I
national
don't
team.
think he's as important as he used to be.
Yeah.
Algeria.
Yeah.
He used to
Who
be.
again did for Algeria? Was Slimani.
No, it's not.
No,
it's
no,
not
no,
about
no.
names. It's like
Or,
without
uh,
Mahrez.
It's about how far are you going?
Yeah, without Mahrez, I think they are. But also, another we mentioned them, the DR Congo. Do we think they can win the tournament?
Oh, I don't think they will win,
They
but
won't
sure.
win, but they're
they'll
dark
put a good
horses.
showing.
Because they're always
They'll put a good showing.
they're always like quarterfinal. They're always around the quarterfinal.
You know, historically,
So,
they've had a
for-
good run, you know?
the last one, I think
Algeria,
they
they have this
penalties or
player,
something.
Ibrahim Maza. If you watch the Champions League game, Leverkusen versus Man City, I think he was a man of the match. or
Oh,
something.
snap,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, Maza is a good shout for Algeria. One of the
Algeria,
young
yeah.
players,
I think we're really overlooking Algeria. Oh. We're really overlooking Algeria.
okay.
So Algeria, I solid team. But DR Congo, like you were saying, I'm almost surprised
Yeah.
to see them in a semi-final because I think their group is relatively navigatable. Senegal, Benin, Botswana, the
Yeah,
three
they'll be
Bs.
able to.
I think
Yeah.
they'll be able to get out
And
of that group.
they've always had players, you know? The only problem was getting the team together.
DRC, yeah.
Yeah.
But I have a question for you guys, right? And this is straight from the charts.
Let's go.
Okay.
Have any of you ever wanted to be part of a football team? I know there are some ex-footballers here, some aspiring football.
Some of us used to
Some
play.
people that used to
you
play.
know?
Some people that said they were as good as Messi when they are youth.
Oh,
Messi.
just on my knee.
And some of us who could have actually played for our national teams. I'm part Lebanese, by the way. If I just said I'll play, they'll call me right now.
They don't play.
Honestly, I think all of us, I'll speak and then I'm sure these guys will speak, but I feel like all of us sitting here speaking about football, we've all dreamed
at
about
some
being football
point, yeah,
players. Like,
yeah.
Charlie, like if I had talents,
Yep.
Jack, the things I would have done.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would have been fun to be a footballer. Very quickly, you realize your place in the
Right,
hierarchy.
yeah.
Somebody, we were having a conversation about it last time that we really underestimate sometimes what it takes to be a professional
The
player.
level, yeah.
Because
The
I knew some
sacrifices.
people in secondary school boarding house.
They were so good, right?
Best in
Oh,
the
yeah,
school,
yeah,
best in the
Yeah.
and even they cry like
Sure.
they are still trying. Oh. Like, I see them right nowadays. They are still going for trials and things.
It's
Almost
not
30
easy.
years old.
It's not
Let's
easy.
try. It's almost that.
I mean, no, but actually, like in school,
It's
like
a dream.
they were doing everything.
Yeah.
So
Only 1%
Yeah.
make it to
Yeah.
the top.
it's
And
such
it's
a
not
tough
easy.
sport, man.
Even
So
less than 1%.
we
Less
for
than
respect
1%.
them. If you
Yeah,
are there,
that's how you know the game is not easy. Yeah?
so if we there with the insult
yeah, bro.
Nicolas Jackson,
Let's take them small. Yeah.
Chelsea sign him. Let's not be kidding.
Exactly.
And after Chelsea, go
Bayern Munich.
You know, be small boy.
He's not a Bayern won't sign just anybody.
He also played for Villarreal too.
Yes.
Sorry.
He's not a small
He's
boy.
not a small boy, but when they talk to him like, oh,
Yep.
this guy is sham. I'm also guilty. I'm a Chelsea fan, so maybe I take show him.
The
But like,
standards are high, bro.
you understand?
so
Standards are high.
And the thing
standards
is,
are
when
high,
you
man.
see some of these players that we are talking trash about them, when you see them with normal
Oh,
human
yeah,
beings,
yeah, the difference.
That's when you realize.
You
Yeah,
see
of
Maguire's
course.
video when he was in
Yes.
the
Charlie Maguire no busy.
Yeah.
You don't for disrespect this man. That guy,
That's
he's
so
a
funny.
proper
He's a big
baller.
H.
these athletes are different.
That's so
Big
funny you
H.
say this, bro.
He's a baller. Oh, like,
Yeah, because I've been saying it for a while, but
He's a
Charlie
baller,
he wasn't helping
I
himself.
was the one that he was playing across corner goal.
So I mean, we are nearing the end of the stream. It's been a very insightful conversation, very
engaging,
interesting.
guys.
It's been fun, guys.
Yeah, I've
doing
learned a
this with
lot.
you guys.
I think we've all now had a clear picture of what the AFCON is going to bring. I think you guys at home have also
What to expect as
understood
well.
what to expect. Yes, and so
We can't wait for it to start tomorrow.
yep.
Opening ceremony.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Are you
I think
excited?
French Montana and
Sunday,
Davido will
Sunday.
be opening
Sunday,
on-
Sunday.
yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Why does it feel like a Saturday?
Sunday. Yeah, today felt like a
Yeah,
Saturday.
it was like
Yeah, it's on
Saturday.
Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday.
So thank you guys all for joining
course,
me here for this
of course, of
conversation.
course.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody who was in the chat, everybody who watched, everybody who streamed with us.
Thank
Big
you
ups.
guys. Thank you guys.
We will have more conversations
Yeah.
during the tournament.
Alright.
And shout out to everybody behind the camera, the crew,
For making it happen.
for making it happen.
Yes.
Is there anything else anyone wants to add?
Oh no, it's
That was
about
great.
GH, guys. Link in, lock in.
Yep,
Make sure you watch the AFCON.
Be with
That's
us for
all
this
I
Watch
AFCON.
AFCON.
Alright,
You
be
was
with us
here.
for this AFCON.
Kiki was here.
Where were you?
Friday's here. I'm here.
Yeah,
It's about and we are.
and we'll make it fun.
All right.